Today I'm taste testing tea because I've never had any before. So I'm trying Sleepy Time tea, and I got the big one because I'm assuming that I'll probably like it. So I've got this out of the package. It's just the square of tea. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I already have my hot water sitting right here. So this is what it looks like. And then you just dump it in. Let me get a spoon quick. Alright, so you stir it around, and I'm assuming it'll dissolve into the tea at some point, maybe just in a couple minutes. It's been a few minutes and nothing has happened. I tried it, obviously, and it was a total mess, so they really should make something that contains it, otherwise it just goes everywhere. 0 out of 10.
Slapdash for $9.99 writes HPE is a much better streamer than you. Whoever HPE is, I don't know.
High pitch Eric.
Oh, whatever. Oh, hi, my name is Eric. Let Bob have a cigar if he wants to.
Can you read the rest of it?
I own you. Fart at your place. Fart.
Read it like Eric, the whole thing.
Slapdash $9.99. HPE is a much better streamer than you. Let Bob have a cigar if he wants to. And I owe you a fart at your place. Fart!
Look at you having a good time. I swear to God. Look
Hi,
at you.
Derek, please.
What?
Oh, God.
What? You're much
my
better. Do
God.
you think you're better than him?
No,
Let's get.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, really.
I don't know.
He's never won an award for streamer.
I'm not going to say I'm better or worse.
But you won an
This
award,
is my
right?
stream, though. This is Perry Caravello Live. It's not High Pitch Eric's stream.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
What, like February 6th?
Yeah.
Of last year?
Which one of us is gay?
The real corn, not the imitation. You're like corn
Well, I mean,
milk.
it all depends on how much money is involved, sir.
Yeah, yes.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not.
$2. This is going to be Granny getting gay.
He's already got to poop. He's got to flush out the system just in
Oh,
case
yeah,
it's him.
fuck you, Corn. You didn't read 2 of my super chats. Dickbag.
I didn't do what? What did I do?
We did miss it.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
spring again. Everybody knows it's spring again. What's up, y'all? It's still spring. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. What is good in the Stream Show hood? How is everyone doing today? Stream Show number 90. We are 10 shows away from 100 BF live shows. I can't believe it, but it's all thanks to you guys coming in here every day and having fun with me. I want to start out today by shouting out a little messenger group that I'm in, Clash of the Casters podcaster group that I'm in. I said, guys, I'm about 3 subs short of 700 on my BF Live channel, which you're watching right now. Could you hook a brother up? And before you know it, within like 3 minutes, they hooked me up. So thanks. Shout out to everybody. I've made it to 700. So now we're on to 800 and more fun and more friends to come. So I'm happy to be here with everybody today. This is the BF Live Stream Show. I wanted to shout out those Clash of the Casters friends. If anybody joined us here for the first time today, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Guys and gals, I would assume. Thank you all very much. But like I said, this is BF Live Stream Show 90. This is what I like to do every day of the week, but I like to get your week started off particular on a positive note. What are we doing? We're doing it?
We're doing it.
We are doing it. But we don't have a case of the Mondays here. We're not doing a Monday, are we? No.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Well, we're going to beat those case of the Mondays asses here. And one of the people we're going to do it with is my friend backstage who's about to join us right now. He's the bro you know from the Great White North. Say hello to my friend, Bobby Nick Havens. What's up, buddy? Your mic on? Up, you're muted, buddy. It doesn't. Your mute sign isn't up, but somehow you're not. There you go. Now you got it. You got your little drive-through mic on. You like they do when they go to the drive-through and they go down for their waist pack. What you got there? Go on there.
Oh, it's just my headset, but yeah, whatever.
How are you today, my friend?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Yeah. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good.
One?
Yeah, well, you had to go out of town for something, but I got back yesterday and I jumped back into like just producing the show right away. And of course, the whole time I'm gone, I was thinking about nothing but it because I love doing this and I love you guys. But I was burning the midnight oil last night because I kind of got done a little earlier than normal. Normally I'm up till 3 o'clock East sometimes putting this show together. But I jumped in with my friend Wendy last night, Bobby Nick.
Oh,
with our friend, I should say. Oh,
yeah.
Yes, the lovely Wendy, yeah. Because maybe a lot of times I'm always checking in on people, but I don't always have time to jump in on a podcast necessarily while I'm trying to prepare my next day's show. But it just so happened that last night I had time to jump in with Wendy, and I was getting ready to send her a link, message saying, "Hey, where's my link, bitch?" But she already had the link in my box, Bobby Nick. So I jumped on her show for a little bit, probably a better part of an hour.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. At least she had one Bobby there.
Yeah, she did have one Bobby there, but all she was doing was clocking you and worrying about you. And I know she was calling you. He's not answering his phone and all that, this, that, and the other and all. So, she's always looking for you. You're her Bobby Nick.
Well, yeah, I was busy trying to find where the hell Kyoto was for Jason Bardo X's show because he was supposed to do a one-on-one. Turns out Kyoto fucking fell asleep.
That's happened a lot. That's why I assumed you might have been asleep. I didn't know. But then I found out later that you were over there hanging out with our friend Jason Bardo X and all the friends at night. So I'm happy to have you here today. So turn around so quickly. I see we got a lot of chats building up. So we're going to get to the chat family check-in probably before long here, Bobby Nick. But our friend Scott Fitzpatrick, he messaged me. Hopefully he can join us soon. But now he literally showed me the thing of the blue screen of death, Bobby Nick.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you serious?
So I think this has more to do than internet, because internet issues don't necessarily give you the blue screen of death. So I don't know, maybe something got on his computer, or maybe it's just so far along that he don't know how to get it back. But, these computers do this to us after a while, right?
Yeah. It's just sad because, that computer is pretty fucking new.
Oh, is it so? I wasn't really tracking that. I'm just going by the way it's behaving and the fact that he's having problems no matter what show he's going on and having to retype in his code and get Windows going again. Sounds like he's having issues. But hopefully he'll be along before long. But before that, why don't we get into it? Let me pull up my banner here. Today is June 10th, 2024. It is Monday, so we're here. We're doing it. We're about to make your day better. So shout out to the 18 people that are stopped in or have stopped in to BF Live. Let's see. Why don't I get into it? I see there's 46 of them building up. So why don't I go to the top here and run my thing and check in and let me know what everybody's up to. What are you doing? Are you having a slow start to your Monday? You having a good Monday for a change or something? And if not, maybe we'll turn it around for you right here on the BF Live Chat Family Check-In. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hell yeah, talk amongst yourself, talk to me. And I'll talk about some of the stuff we're going to do here. Hey, Bobby Nick, I found some hot girls doing something, man. I got another hot girl segment planned for the day. People seem like that. So we can probably get around to doing the soulful horoscope readings, internet shite. I got a little matchup madness, celebrity death report, all the kind of fun, crazy stuff we like to do here. Just hanging out, making positive vibes here on BF Live. So why don't I do it? Let me put the old goggles on, the reading goggles on. Let me go right to the top of the chat here and see what everybody is up to. Let me see. I almost hit the end stream inadvertently. Let's see. Our boy Brian Clauder checked in. He says, good morning, BF Live. Good morning, my friend BK Brian Clauder, and the lovely Space Nerd is checking in. She wanted to be one of the first to say good Monday morning to all of y'all. Thank you, Space Nerd. Tiffany Washington saying good morning / afternoon, everyone. Good morning to the Tiffany Washington. T Wash. Hi, Brian from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Space Nerd from Tiffany Washington. J Dog's checking in saying about to pop my BF Live cherry, and that's a fucking fact. Well, come on, J Dog. This is what we do, man. I started out doing this show like every Monday to get the week started off on positive vibes, but people are so cool in here. They're like, BF, you got to be here, and we got to get together every day. So now I do this every day at this time, 12 noon East. So come on, J Dog. Let's go. Pop that cherry. Hey, J Dog from Tiffany Washington. Turfner, good morning. Hello, everyone from J Dog, getting the love right away. And Liftoff, we got it going. Hey, J Dog from Space Nerd. Cordis is checking in. That's a bro, you know. What's up, Cordis? That's Chat Family. How you doing there, Cordis? Happy Monday. Hey, Cordis from Tiffany Washington. Space Nerd says she should look both ways before she crosses the street. It's Space Nerd saying hello to Cordis. Hello. PCL for life. That's right. Yeah, J-Dog. I hope you enjoyed that old clip in there of Perry Caravella. And you also noticed that I put at the end of that clip that they're coming on live tonight, bro. So I'll see you over there at PCL Chat Family. Bones Up and 666. We are going to have a time tonight in the Perry Caravella Live chat, 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. Let's see, Gimme Bezos being so generous right off the bat and saying, let's start this Monday off with some singles stuffed in BF's G-string. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thank you. Those singles in my G-string help me do this. Thank you. Gimme Bezos. I give you a Bezos. Let's see. Good morning, BF Live from Space Nerd. Good morning. Hey, Gimme Bezos from Tiffany Washington. It's spring. It's spring again. Everybody knows it's spring again. We're hanging on to spring, y'all. What's it, like the 21st or the 22nd of this month? We'll officially kick over to the official summer season. So let's hang on to that spring, Donkey Kongington. How you doing, man? Let's see, Space Nerd says, are you going to do something fun for episode 11? Well, I think I do something fun every day, but wow, you know, now you got me putting two things together, because for those of you, lest anyone think that we are not working on this best armpits in the game with Dr. Scotty Fitzpatrick, we are putting this together behind the scenes. And let me tell you, pictures keep coming in and criteria keeps getting like kind of refined and established about what we're really going to be judging these things on. So I'm telling you, these boys are taking this stuff seriously, and between Scott having computer issues and getting it together, we might be lining up for show 100. I don't know if I want to make you wait that long. I was going for Wednesday, but Scott's having computer issues, so I don't want to do it when he can't talk, Bobby Nick. That wouldn't be no fun, right?
No.
We need Dr. Scotty Fitzpatrick. We need his full, we need it all. We need him in full, you know, full computer, full strength, everything. So stay tuned for that, Space Nerd. But yeah, thanks for the thought there. Might put those things together. They might just happen naturally. Donkey is getting the love from Space Nerd. Hey, BF Live from Tiffany Washington. Hi, Tiff. How you doing, girl? I saw you in the chats yesterday. Happy Monday fan from Dina Marie. Getting in here, bringing the vibes, getting the vibes. How you doing, Dina Marie? Hey, Space Nerd from Dina Marie. Hey, Tiffany Washington from Dina Marie. Donkey Kong's getting the love from T Wash. What's up, Dina Marie from Space Nerd? Tiffany Washington is shouting it back to Dina Marie. Bobby's wife is checking in. Hey, y'all. How's everyone? Well, we're doing good. Much better now that we're all here together. What's up, Bobby's wife? Gimme Bezos. Hello, says from Space Nerd. And she also says hello to Bobby's wife. Here comes Mandy Diff, my fishing expert. My friend and fishing expert, Mandy Diff. How you doing? Good morning. Hey, Bobby's wife. The Stream Element spots are running my merch store. You can find out my merch store and my new stuff right there. Space Nerd, Tiffany, Dina Marie, Bobby's lady, Cordis, cheers to all of those. Replayables was a bust without you. You can't leave Shawnee and Chris alone. Well, thank you for the compliment that I will extract out of that. I'll take out of that. Thank you. But I looked in a little bit when I was out of town, and I noticed that Bob Levy jumped in with him, Bobby Nick.
Oh, Bob jumped in, eh? That's cool.
Yeah, and part of me was like, I was definitely like, oh, look what I'm missing out on kind of thing, and, you know, all that. So I was missing you guys, Space. Yeah, so Bob, I saw Bob Levy actually jumped on Replayables, but thank you for the compliment, and we'll be back Wednesday. I'll be back full force. Mandy, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Hey, Mandy Diff from Space Nerd, and hey, Bobby Nick from Tiffany Washington. T. Washington shouting out. Yeah. Mandy Diff is shouting out Donkey, Space Nerd, and Tiffany. Tiffany is saying hey to Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff is shouting out Bobby's wife. Bobby Nick, Bobby Buffalo, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Well, come on, bro. Let's get
Cheers, Donkey.
I got the National Day calendar. I got a lot of fun stuff planned. We got some quirky articles and stuff to read and go through and talk about. So let's do this. Definitely trying to not to fall asleep at work, Space Nerd. Yeah, you burn that midnight oil with some of these shows, girls. You like these shows, but you're a great chat family, and we appreciate you. Hello, BF and Bobby. Are you late and gay? Let's see. Are you on time and gay? What are you doing, Buckshot? Hey, man, you know that Perry's coming on live tonight, so we're looking forward to that. It's a big Perry Monday here. Hello, Donkey Kongington from Buckshot Kid. Berkshire Kid. My friend J-Dog says, I'm at work. Got to buy a new car battery today, and I'd throw you some bones, BF. Well, thanks, man. Come on. Bones up, brother. That's cool. Yeah. They got to get that, make sure you get that battery right for that size and everything. It's a lot easier now with the internet and all, but yeah, they're very particular because they can be the right cranking amps, but they might not fit in your little slot though. So I hope that all works out. That can be tricky trying to get the exact right battery. And you got to smell it like Bob Levy says, right? Bobby Nick, got to make sure it don't smell like it's dead. Remember that story?
Exactly.
But you know what?
Yeah, I do.
They're funny. There is wisdom to that, Bobby Nick, because I noticed when a battery gets older, it starts like seeping and you can start like smelling that bit of a funky smell. That's not a good sign.
Well, I imagine it wouldn't be.
So I will say there is some wisdom behind what our friend Bob Levy says. Tiffany Washington is saying, hey, Buckshot Kid. Buckshot Kid is shouting out Space Nerd. Mandy Diffin saying, our AC is fucked. I'm in hell. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mandy D. I know how you feel. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's kind of, it's like warm, but it's on a nicer kind of warm. At least it's not humid where I'm at, but it's definitely warm out. But I also know somebody else that kind of knows how you feel.
I feel like eating myself up. I feel like cutting my legs off. Just let my dog rape me. I want the power! I want a shower!
See, she wanted a shower and power. So you might have power, but you need that shower like Wendy did. Oh.
I'm going nuts! I'm hungry! Come on, somebody rape me fast and damn it!
And get Mandy her power going back again. Oh, Lord, Mandy. Well, I hope you get that going soon. I know that's no fun. That is no fun at all.
Just let my dog rape me.
Sorry, Mandy Diff from Tiffany Washington. You're getting the sympathy here. It's 79 in here. Ooh, that is not good. We try to keep it around 70, 72. So 79, you're starting to schwitz. You're schwitzing and schwitzing and all that stuff. Mandy Diff. Let's see. Summer solstice is upon us, Space Nerd. That's right. We're about to get into another phase of our cycle for sure. Chris, look who's here, everybody. It's one and only Hollywood. It's Mr. Hollywood. Where the fuck did he go? There it is.
Chris fucking Abel.
The one and only. Good afternoon, gang and J-Dog. Bones up. Welcome to the show. There you go. You're getting love from everybody. Live Ween's checking in saying BFG string. Come on, man. Stuff it. Stuff it, Live Ween. Don't talk about it. Be about it. The cutoff jean shorts he wears when he mows that with the golf club. That's right. Mind your business. Episode 100 is a big deal, Space Nerd. Yeah, so thanks for getting me thinking about it. But yeah, I'm doing this show today, I wasn't really thinking that far ahead, but I'm liking how it's going to come together. Buckshot Kid cheers from Donkey Kongington. Space Nerd says, Live Ween, he definitely wears jorts. Hey, wait a minute. I resemble that remark. Mind if you see me cutting my grass, mind your business. Mind your business. Y'all know that from Replayables. That's my home video. Mind your business. Hey, Chris Abels from Tiffany Washington. Live Ween, hey, Space Nerd. That he sharts in. Wait a minute. How do you people like know this? Are you like with me when I'm not on air? I don't understand how they know this about me, Bobby Nick. How I sharded. That's Scott's more of the sharder. He's, let's see. Hey, live William from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Tiffany from Chris Abels. Howdy, y'all. Cutting my hair currently. Mwah, says Space Nerd. Space Nerd's got the emojis going on. Turf from Live Ween. If Scott was in NC, I would go fix his shit. I know you would too, man. I know you're not even lying. I know you're not even lying. But, yeah, let's see. Chris Abels, morning. Kiss homie for me, says Space Nerd. Live Ween, don't do it. What they were talking about, but the turf. Let's see. Space Nerd, love 100%. You got it. Chris, don't worry. I don't have any hair on the top of my head to cut, pal. Wait a minute. Space Nerd says, for a minute he did. Yeah, for Bob came on a little bit. Thank you, Space Nerd, for saying that you missed me. It's nice to be missed by anyone. Thank you. Good morning, Space Nerd from Bobby's wife. Gotcha live Ween. Mandy Div says, I'm still laughing at you saying a 14-gram weight. It would have not even. Wait a minute. Well, that's why I need you, Mandy. Yes, I did say that because when I did the little, we did a report here about these fishermen trying to cheat during a fishing tournament that they caught more weight than they did. And they had a little picture, an example, right, Mandy? See? She's not showing you, won't let me forget this. And they had the little 14 on them, right, Bobby Nick? And I thought they were 14 grams. But like she's saying, 14 grams wouldn't even have put a dent for a fishing contest. So that's why I got Mandy for my fishing expert, because she keeps me straight on the ounces and the grams and all my fishing knowledge.
Yeah, she'll call your ass out.
Yeah, she did. I love it. Bobby's wife, good afternoon from Chris Abels. Hey, Tiffany from Bobby's wife. Chris, keep rubbing it in. Thanks. Hell yeah, live from Chris Abels. Space Nerd's got the emojis going on. Whoop, whoop, says Juggalette Jen checking in. Happy Monday, Juggalette Jen. Morning, Juggalette Jen from JB and JBX Smart Movement. Let's see, Juggalette from Chris Abels. Hey, Mandy Diff from Bobby's wife. Yes, I'm awake. It's a miracle, says Juggalette Jen. Yeah, I'm always amazed and consider it a miracle, too, when all you people that are up really late at night make it around to my show. So shout out. Thank you. Let's see. Cranking Beavis loud. Cranking yeah. Look at my cranking amps. Shut up, asshole. Let's see. Cranking amps. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Mandy Diff, so sorry. I know little about HVAC. What is your system doing when you try to turn it on? Good one, Mandy Diff says. Live Ween says, it's about time you cut that hippie shit off. Donkey Kongington says to Live Ween. What up, Space Nerd from Juggalette Jen? Mandy, that Florida heat. Oh, shit, question mark. Hey, Chris from Bobby's wife. Mandy D says, it's blowing out air, but the temperature is not dropping. There is a fan button on, or AC2. Should that be on? The fan, it can be run automatically or it can run in AC, but yeah, if you're not getting air, I don't know. Sometimes just like a computer, sometimes I go to the breaker and turn it off for a couple minutes and turn it on again, maybe let it all fine and catch itself and start up. Hopefully, maybe something will work out for you. Let me see that thong. That thong. Said I know who wants to see my thong. My great friend Cordis, who just gave me $5 and says, great show, BF Bobby. Well, come on, man. Thank you. You want to see my thong? Well, hopefully you ain't seen nothing yet. We got plenty of stuff to get into, but thank you for the $5 and your kind words. If you see me mowing my grass, mind your business. That's right. Mind your business, J-Dog. You see me with my sickle. Don't look at my sickle shake, my sickle shimmy. It just started messing up. It's a train. Oh, yeah. Wow. We have a nanny cam. That works out. Turn that thing that says fan off, Mandy, our friend Donkey Kongton said, and turn it on to AC. Maybe give that a try from our friends in the chat. Mandy Diff, I have set on 76 Ween, and I'm sweating. It's overworking itself. Yeah, I would just try a reset, and that didn't work. I don't know. Mandy, hopefully they get it fixed. The fan won't cool, which sucks, says Chris Abels. Mandy says, Mandy Diff, you should pull out the AC filter. Oh, yeah, that's gotten me too. To make sure this isn't a problem. Is your outside AC fan unit turning when the system is on? Right. Yeah, and Bobby Nick, this has gotten me before, buddy. I have thought that I had a serious problem with my home AC system, and it turns out it was a dirty-ass filter, essentially gagging it out.
Really?
Crazy shit, man. So that's a more you know from me and all of our friends in the chat. Start with the simplest things and work your way up. Turn things on and off, check filters, and see how it runs with and without the filter, and maybe go get a clean filter. What do you got, Bob, in it?
Yeah, I think I do remember the one that I used to have. We pulled the filter out and cleaned it because it just wasn't putting out air anymore, and it was dirty as fuck.
I know Mandy Diff, but I thought, wait a minute, I know 16 ounces is a pound, but they'd said the number 14 on them. I said they were 14 grams, but they were 14 ounces. But you tell me what they were. I know 16 ounces make a pound. I know that. It's another more you know. I didn't know it'd be a math test in here. Whoa, 28 grams and 1 ounce of pot math. There you go. You know you're a weed head, but I know math. Weed made me better at math because you had to learn the conversion from grams to ounces. There you go. Fan setting depends on your system, but Donkey is correct. If the fan only has on and off, try setting it off. So their friend Live Ween. Juggalette Jen is shouting out Chris Abels. Yanked the filter out last night. She's already passed the filter thing. She turned the fan off. She's giving you the update. 28.35 says Space Nerd giving the answers. 454 grams in a pound. Boy. See how drugs are bad, but they teach you math, okay? Drugs are bad, but kind of good, okay? 454 grams is 16 ounces. There we go. Everybody's got the drug math in there. I stand corrected, donkey. Now we're getting into decimal points. You do better pot math than me, I see. That's right. See, who says that weed and drugs is a bad thing? It teaches and it motivates you to learn proper math. Thuggalette, Jen says, I do all math, Space Nerd, says Donkey Kongington. Let's do calculus. Let's not. Calculus or calculus. I like calculus, not calculus or calculus. Neither. We're not doing it. I love math, Judge Wapner. Okay. Wapner 7. Definitely Wapner 7. Yeah. Nice Jake Hudson shirt, says our friend Juggalette Jen. Bobby Nick, were you rocking a new Jake Hudson shirt, buddy?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Was this the last clean thing you had? The next clean thing you had, buddy?
No, I bought it last week. Jake
you don't
turned on me.
I'm going to say, so in the time it took to come in the mail, Jake turned on you and he's making you regret buying his merch, huh?
Yep. 100%.
Well, you know whose merch you won't regret buying, Bobby Nick? My merch. That's right.
There you go.
Your BF Live nerd. You'll never regret it. I was surprised that I'll love you just as much while it's still in the mail. I'll love it when it gets here. Let's see.
Right.
Clean filter. New one. I just turned the thing on auto, says Mandy Diff. She's trying things. I used to teach high school math this Space Nerd, learning some more stuff about our friends. I'm harder than calculus, Space Nerd. You are? Whoa. Let me say. Look, that's what she said. You are. I love when people. I say the thing that, and I can't really read ahead because I'm only taking one at a time, Bobby Nick. So I love when I have a thought and we're all having the same thought. That's a lot of fun. Speaking of a lot of fun, it's DJ Electra checking in on the chat. How you doing? Come on, how you doing?
My leg is up in the air.
You know it's gonna pull that one out on you. How you doing, DJ Electrify? Who you can catch right after today's show, BF Live. 3-ish is what we like to say. So I think she's scheduled for 3:15. The crowd is already set to my chat family's already scheduled to kind of go over there and kind of rate her show. So right after this show, if you're having a lot of fun, or if you didn't have enough fun and you want to keep having fun, go over to the lunchbox with DJ Electrify over on Hack Ride Studios channel. Good morning. /afternoon. Live Ween, dirty outside unit, radiator fins are another common problem. To clean them, turn off the breaker that feeds the AC, and always use a garden hose with no sprayer attached. There you go. We're learning drug math and AC maintenance here, Bobby Nick, in the chat family check-in, brother. Can you believe the stuff we learn and talk about? That's what I love about it. Electra, I love you, says Juggalette Jen. Donkey Kongton says, talk about math. I am Space Nerd. J Dog is giving the love. We like the funny emojis. So drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, drugs are bad, but they can teach you math. There's always, like everything else, there's a good side to everything. I love it. Donkey says Space Nerd. Electra, good morning from Space Nerd. Hey, BF Live, Buffalo, Bobby, Nick, and the chat family from our friend Electra. Donkey Kongton's laughing. Emoji said that's good. I think auto is working. The temp is reading 80, but the cool air is coming out now.
Nice. Yeah.
Cool cracker, Mandy Diff. I'm telling you, look, we got drug math. You're learning air conditioning maintenance. I love this shit. Helping each other. Thank you, Live Ween, and everyone from Mandy Diff. She appreciates the help from everybody. Mandy Diff, woohoo, from Live Ween. Everybody's happy for you. Hey, Electra from T-Wash. Hey, Juggalette Jen from Electra. Nice. Mandy from Donkey Kongton. He's happy for you. I love your villain voice, Bobby Flick. Flick your bick. Flick your bick, Bobby Nink. Hi, Space Nerd. Hi, Tiffany Washington. Love my ladies. Giving all the lady love. I love my ladies in the chat here too, no doubt. Let's see. Did you get your shirt? Did you get your Jen shirt yet? Did you order your Jen shirt? You ordered a Jake shirt, but did you order a Jen shirt, Bobby?
Oh, I had the shirt a while back. I think she's talking to Electra. I know Electra ordered a Shut Up Jen shirt.
I see. Let's see. Space Nerd says Dabbleverse women are the best. I love them. I love them because they ain't scared. They're real women. They don't go, ooh, don't talk like that around me. I love it. Love you too, Tiff. Thank you for being the voice of a reason. Hey, Juggalette Jen. Cheers. Electra from Donkey Kongton. For sure, Space Nerd from Donkey Kongton. The more you know. We know that. Star says Space Nerd. Cheers, DK from Electra. What a G, Mandy Diff from Juggalette Jen. We got the Space Nerd, the more you know, Star flashing. Jen Woo Woo from Donkey Kongton. Juggalette Jen, how am I the voice of reason? Whoa. Whoop whoop donks from Juggalette Jen. Thanks for the plugs, BF Live. All love and plugs right here on BF Live. And for now, this is going to be the last one for a while because we're going to get into the stuff. Maybe one more. And fact checker Tiff. And hello, Jen from Mandy Div. And for now, that was the opening chat family check-in. Let's get on some other fun stuff I got planned for you on today's BF Live.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So now we know where everybody's up to. The party is set. The party is framed. We got our family. We got our party people here. So now we're going to get into some of the fun stuff I like to do here every day on BF Live. And one of the things I like to do, we like to keep it light and have fun here because we only get one ride on this planet, y'all. So we like to make it a good one and keep it 100 and keep it positive here. So let me get my little thing ready. Not that little thing. And let's check in on the BF Live, not so serious news and see what's going on in those kind of headlines. Yeah. See, I sit here doing the robot, and I'm supposed to be getting my music and my elements ready, but I'm sitting here and enjoying my music too much. I do find myself doing that, Bobby Nick. I'm like, oh yeah, you're supposed to be like doing a show. But let's do it and get into it. I like to do the BF Live not so serious news and share some fun alternative stories here on BF Live. So let's see. In my first BF Live not so serious news story, it says they're on the edge of glory and the edge of an art museum as cliff divers come to Boston, Bobby Nick. So they got this these divers, these professional divers. We'll read a little bit about this and I'll show you some video. It says Rhiannon Iflin stepped to the edge of the platform nearly 7 stories above Boston Harbor. Thousands of cheering fans packed onto the docks, roof, and sidewalks below and soared through the air with the city skyline disappearing behind her as she rocketed toward the T-brown water. All in a day's work for one of the world's elite participants in cliff diving, a sport in which sometimes the precipice isn't a cliff at all. Iflin from Australia said the competition among cliff divers jumping from the Institute of Contemporary Art during a Saturday contest in Boston was fierce. So they jumped off a building basically into the harbor. I'm going to show you some video of it. It says, I know the pressure's coming, and the young girls are diving super well, Iflin said after winning the women's section. Iflin's victory was part of the cliff diving's marquee event, which came to the hub of New England as the Red Bull Cliff Diving World Series made its 100th stop in its history. Participants plunged from up to 90 feet or 27 meters in the air from the Waterfront Art Museum into the chilly harbor water below. British diver Aidan Heslop won the men's competition and said, "We've all got our work cut out for us for the rest of the series." Boston is the only U.S. stop this year, and the series wraps up in Sydney, Australia in November, Bobby Nick. So yeah, I was kind of intrigued or when they called it a cliff diving. I'm like, well, because of cliff diving, if you don't have a cliff, right, you're essentially just doing diving, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a diving competition. But I guess I won't, it's still impressive regardless of what the semantics are. But what is interesting is that I thought they might be doing this in a pool, making it even lamer, Bobby, but they actually cliff dive or deep dive into the Boston Harbor, buddy. And I'm like, I guess they had to know that it was deep enough and clear enough to allow this, because I can't imagine like an old water channel being able to accommodate this, without like a lot of stuff under the water,
Right.
It doesn't seem like, doesn't appear like these, these beautiful island things when they jump off and you can just kind of see the bottom of it. Like they said, this is Boston T. Brown water. So I'm going to run the video here and we'll kind of get a sense of it and seeing them actually jump into the Boston Harbor, these cliff divers. So let's see. Right after these messages. There we go.
The Red Bull Cliff Diving World Series Boston event is a cliff diving event where 12 men and 12 women jump from the Institute of Contemporary Art into the Boston Harbor. The men compete from 27 meter and the women compete from 21 meter. For the men, when they compete, they are in the air for about 3 seconds. And when the women compete, they're in the air for a little bit under 2 seconds. So everything happens very fast. You have to know what to do.
And right in between those two little piers, they're doing it.
That takes a lot of training. It's difficult, just being able to adapt to the things around you and the weather changing. And it's a different place each time sometimes. Just some difficulties in the sport. For a lot of the athletes, the hardest part is just in those few moments before the dive, because your heart rate's going, you got to calm yourself down, you got to make sure that you know what you're doing. Once you take off, hopefully your body will take over, autopilot kicks in, and you know what you're doing. But those few seconds right before, there's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of nerves.
Pretty impressive though, Bobby, that they can do all those kind of,
so in my opinion, that's the hardest
those motions in the air.
Some things that you want to be careful that you don't do, and we go through a lot of training to make
He
sure
landed
that
feet
happens,
first.
is what's called getting lost, where you don't know where you are in the air, and it's really scary because you're basically out of control. So obviously we do a lot of training to make sure that doesn't happen, but that's one of the dangers. And sometimes if you don't land as well as you want to, it hurts. It hurts on the best dives. It hurts even more on the worst dives. A perfect dive is a vertical entry with a straight line in the body and no splash.
How easy is that?
Not easy. It's not easy to get a perfect dive.
So there you go. There's my first story in the BF Live. Not so serious news. Cliff diving comes to Boston Harbor. That was kind of peculiar. Let's see what our friends think about this. Mandy Diff is reporting, Ween, I turned the auto to 78. It says 79. I'm going to lower the degree every time it drops so it doesn't overwork. Well, it sounds like you're going in the right direction now, Mandy Diff. I hope it gets cooler in there for you real soon. I hope it stays working for you, says Space Nerd. Mandy Diff says, do outside units have water pans? Ween, no, they don't. I got to listen for my grocery delivery. Well, listen very carefully. They might be there any second. You never know. Oh, I think it's right there, Jen. Go get it. Everybody hurry up. Thank you, nerd, from Mandy Diff. Donkey Kong says, Mandy Diff, it will use more energy kicking the compressor on and off than it will if you just let it run a couple of hours. Live Wayne says, DK is right. You should jack that temp all the way down. You're getting more advice. Okay. Got it going down. Thank you, says Mandy Diff. Electra is saying hi to Mandy Diff. No problemo, says Donkey. Kind of the Jib's checking in saying, happy Friday. You guys ready for the weekend?
It's Monday, Jib.
It's every day now, Jib. Get it right there. 12 to 3-ish East. How you doing there, Jib? Would love to have you on Bardo's sometime, Bobby Fran. Well, he sent it to me one night last week, whatever. But yeah, if I have the link in my box, you never know when I might jump on. That's kind of what I did with Wendy last night. Jacked her down to 72 live Ween on auto, and I'm not touching it. Well, let's keep giving us the temperature update. We want the Mandy Diff update. I could feel that. You could that on TV. Let's see. Electra Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff. Hi, Mandy Diff. Hot. Many Mandy outside units do not have water pans. Inside, yeah, you'll have a drip pan underneath your condenser. Donkey Kong does know. I'm pretty sure it is Friday. Well, whatever you need to get you through the day, that's what we do, Donkey Kongton. So let me mark this one and let me share my next story I have for you in the BF Live Not So Serious News. This is kind of serious, but then it has a happy ending serious, and it's not as serious as everything else. This is a kind of wild story, Bobby Nick. A horse was rescued after falling through a barn floor and getting stuck. They're saying we aren't sure how this happened. So watch when look at this picture, Bobby Nick. Look at the feet, the horse's feet hanging through the flooring. That's what you're seeing right there. See the legs and all?
Jesus. Oh my
Wait, how
gosh.
did- I've never heard of a horse fall. Let's see how a horse falls through a floor. It says a horse is recovering from an intense rescue after falling through a barn floor. On June 3rd, the 8-year-old Lippenzanger horse, Valcor, was standing in a barn in Linebrook Farm in Ipswich, Massachusetts, when suddenly his hind legs fell through the stall floor. So this is a stall floor, and I'll show you. I'll give you kind of, because I was wondering, how does a horse end up on a second level or something, or with a floor? But it'll show you. It says the incident left the animal completely entrapped in the shattered floor. A photo snapped from below shows the white horse's legs dangling from the ceiling below the barn. Valcor managed to stay calm as its owners reached out for help, getting him out of the floor. So this is the top version, Bobby Nick. So this is what it's looking like to him, like sticking out of the floor. So he's in the floor, and his legs are what I just showed you before. So let's see. Can I go on? Let's go on this one. It won't let me zoom in on that one like it did the first one. But there you go. So that's what it looks like from there. It says the owners called first responders and a local vet, SRH Veterinary Services, who enlisted even more assistance, a specialized team from the Massachusetts Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals at Nevins Farm in Methuen. The doctor knew immediately that they needed more help and special equipment to free Valcor. So they called us, says Casey McCarthy, an equine and farm animal outreach and rescue manager at MSPCA's Nevins Farm. So there's another picture of it, with the legs just dangling through the stall floor above. It says the first responders, the Ipswich Fire Department and Northeast Massachusetts Technical Rescue Team, and animal emergency experts arrived at the scene swiftly with a mission: safely remove the entrapped horse as quickly as possible. After a long, intense rescue, the team could say mission accomplished. It took about 4 hours and the help of everyone at the scene, McCarthy said, of the rescue effort. But we were able to get this sweet horse out with no life-threatening injuries. So here's a picture of it, Bobby Nick, where they've kind of, they got it strapped on like a kind of a harness or a lift, like almost an engine lift, like a crane sticking through the door.
Yeah.
And then they had the horse's eyes covered, and they got it covered up and protected as much as they could. But it looks like they had to like hoist them out, like basically with a crane, this crane coming through the door right here. But let me see if I can find the shot where it kind of shows you how. There you go. Now there's the horse kind of laying there after they got it out. So let's see. You got that picture, and then I thought there was another picture of kind of how you could see the top, and you could see both levels and how. Oh, right. Well, kind of right here. It looks like that they come in from an outside ground level thing, Bobby Nick, but then they must have had like a storage area or something below this stall, like dug underground. And so that's how a horse gets its feet through a floor, being on ground level. That's very weird. So there you go. But it had a happy ending. No life-threatening injuries. So there you go. That was my second story in the BF Live. Not so serious news. Had a happy ending. Let's see. Let's come up to my last story, and it says, okay, we have drip pans at work. They fill up our AC complies completely. Mandy Diff says. Space Nerd is talking about the horse, says poor guy. Mandy Diff says, wow. Mandy Diff also says, it's my Friday. I'm off today. Yeah, but come on. I like that. I like that. You make it what any day you want it to be. Anytime, any day you want it to be. Let's see. The Kai Bronicasio is checking in from the morning show with Kai and friends. It says, new house rules, no horses upstairs. Thanks for checking in, Kai. Yeah, that's what I was asking, brother. The first thing I'm like, how does I'm picturing like a horse like walking up to a second level of a barn. I wasn't getting logistics first at Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
Like, how does a horse end up in a situation where its feet can go through anything? Because you imagine them just being on ground all the time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So there you go. No horses upstairs. This is a good rule, Kai Bronicasio. Good morning. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm off. Well, come on, Mandy Diff. You're going to have a party. That's great. That's great. Extend your weekend that way. That's always a lot of fun. Let's see. Cheers, Jim Man from Donkey Kongington. Space Nerd's got the sadness, but it's the happy ending, Space Nerd. Happy ending right here. Let's see. Ween, it is better to have auto on. Ween, is it better to have auto on or just plain AC? I'll let them answer since they've been helping you. I used to raise horses. The fact that he remained calm is a testament to his amazing disposition. Yeah, they commented on that right away, that the horse kind of stayed calm. I didn't really read anywhere in there. I didn't see where they gave the horse tranquilizers or anything. It looked like the most they did to maybe calm it down was like shield its eyes, to avert its eyes so it wouldn't freak out about what's going on in its surroundings. Calm it down. It's a pretty horse. It certainly was, says Space Nerd Valcor. On your system, Mandy, you will want to have fans set to auto always, according to our friend Liveween. And if you want a guy who will appreciate you buying the merch and still like you when it comes in the mail, hit that link right there for my merch store, BF Live. You can get stuff like this. The armchair comic shirt with the little BF Live logo on the bottom of it.
There you go, yeah. I got that one.
You sure do. You got a couple of mine. Thank you. We had horses too, Liveween, my aunt, but in our yard as well. J Dog says, looks like Bob getting his rectal exam. I don't know. Bob doesn't seem to think so, J Dog, but there you go. Donkey Kongington, auto will run till it gets the temperature you wanted. AC will just run and run, says our friend Donkey Kongington. Okay, I'll keep it on auto. Colonoscopy. That's right. He finally got it, J Dog. He was way overdue for that thing, man. So I'm glad he got one, because after you get it and you get the clean bill of health, you feel like a Superman. Like you feel like, yeah, like, you know, you don't have that hanging over your head no more. So it's good shit. Poor horse, says Donkey Kongington. Cheers, J-Dog from Donkey Kongington. Kai, KY. Let's see, I want to say KY. Donkey Kongington, my brother from Kai Bronicasio. Let's see, Kai, what it is, man? Well, what it is I got another story for you here in the BF Live Not So Serious News. Matter of fact, I might have a couple, too, of these. Let's see. In my next story in the BF Live Not So Serious News, this guy over here, let's see, it says, the Ghostbusters superfan collects 2012 pieces of memorabilia, Bobby Nick. So this dude is like way into the Ghostbusters. Way into them.
That's crazy.
Darren McQuaid earned a Guinness World Record for his collection of 2012 pieces of Ghostbuster memorabilia. This photo courtesy of Guinness World Records. It says, a British man with a record-breaking collection of 2012 items related to his favorite film franchise said, being in his home is like living in a Ghostbusters museum. Darren McQuaid's collection of 2012 pieces of Ghostbuster memorabilia took the Guinness World Record from Ohio man Robert O'Connor, whose collection was tallied at 1,221 items in 2020. So I guess, like anything else, I guess you can buy your way into this when you just keep buying enough weird shit, and then you got a record. It says, it's essentially like living in a Ghostbusters museum, McQuaid told Guinness World Records. McQuaid, whose rarest items include Ghostbusters 2, Christmas Cracker Box, and the Ghostbusters Stunt Kite, recently appeared as an extra in the latest Ghostbusters film. The collector works as a professional magician and said he often works a Ghostbusters theme into his tricks. I love mixing Ghostbusters with magic whenever I learn or invent a new trick. I always see if I can add a Ghostbusters theme to it. That doesn't always work, but I love it when it does, he said. McQuaid said he hopes to keep his growing collection. Hopefully I will be celebrating the 50th anniversary with an even bigger collection, he said. I seem to run out of space about once a year, but always will always find room for more. There you go. I don't know. Another record collection. Let's see what our friends are saying about this one. We'll go back. Hey, Kai from Tiffany, Washington. Kai's saying, hi, Tiffany, Washington. Is the marsh on fire again? Ha, ha, ha. Whoa, the marsh on fire. Wait a minute. She's a little warm. Let's just say she's a little warm there. Let's see. Poor Rocco. Dr. Steve ran up to him so far at Hackamania that he bruised his ribs, really. And he's dying inside. Whoa. His words, not mine. I know it seems like I got some sickness and some injuries happened from this result. So I'm at Hackamania, Bobby Nick. Like Joey's in the hospital. So I'm like, we're hearing about a couple different 3 injuries, right? Joey, Rocco, and a couple other people.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Seems to be some weird theme coming out. I hope everybody's okay. Kai getting the love from DJ Electra. LOL, not yet, Kai from Tiffany, Washington. There's my T-Public thing again. And I'll love you, but even when it comes in the mail, after it comes in the mail. Hey, Electra from Kai Bonicasio. I'm mad at Rocco. No, poor Rocco. All right. Well, let's see what we got. All right.
Yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about. Fucking Wendy called in and Rocco just had no sympathy for her at all, and pretty much yelled at her.
Oh, or you mean like showed his true self? You mean kind of thing?
Yeah. Reminded me, I know the guy actually looks like Dino Visconti a little bit.
You know,
kind of reminded me. It kind of, yeah, exactly. It kind of reminded me of Gino.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your line if that's what you meant. That's what you're saying. I'm sorry about that, Bobby Nick.
Oh, no, it's all good, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw, like I said, I see whatever I see on Twitter or X. I didn't know that that he went at my girl Wendy, but I'm not exactly surprised because I don't know. I don't know. So what? He was just like shitty to her and just said nasty things to her.
Yeah, he was being shitty about her cat and fucking telling her to go over to other shows and ask them for donations.
And she does.
Always about the money. So it's gonna always be about money. She's not our friend.
All right. Well, if he's not all about the money, he should turn his super chats off or stop being a hypocrite. Because he's not about the money.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to criticize another podcaster who's been coming on here and working their grift, if you will, for money. He's got a grift. Everybody's got a grift. Was he hating on Wendy's grift, if you will?
Yeah.
And Wendy's an old pro at this shit. Wendy's been doing this shit for years, and people either love Wendy and want to help her, or that you don't have to. But I mean, we can question doing hacky puppet shows if we want to, but we're not, right?
Yeah. I lost a lot of respect for the guy. I'll tell you that much.
Like I said, people show their true colors, I think, ultimately. Stick them around them long enough. Was horribly mean to his biggest fan. Who does that? Man, somebody that just was there for the ride, used her for what she was worth for Howard Stern. Because he's not grifting for money or probably didn't need her when he needed somebody to talk to and generate some excitement. I'm probably sure that didn't happen, Electra. Let's see. Yeah, he said he hated Wendy. Said they all hated Wendy. What a fucker, man. Nobody hates Wendy. What a shitty, I might know groups of people that hate puppet shows, but I wouldn't say that even if I did. Let's see. Jake wasn't asked to over it. Yeah. Well, Jake hates anybody that's getting any shine. We've noticed that a while. And that's why Jake got mad at me a couple months back, Mandy Diff, if you remember. It's because Wendy was on here. Wendy was shining. Wendy was having a good time. And Jake, hey, can I come up? Hey, can I come up? BF, hey, can I come up? Come on.
What's up, guys?
I want to get donations. I want that shine from Wendy. So and
then the other day, Jake was like, "Oh well, Wendy should get a job." Well, Jake, guess what? You should get a fucking job too.
Of course, he's got a grift too.
As she is.
That's what I hear in common. All these guys have their own grift, and they're watching her cash in on hers, and they're mad about it.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Yeah. You got your own thing going, Jake. You got your lame puppet show going over there, Rocco. Your second bit, Muppet shit or whatever that is. Do you? Why you gotta go out of your way to be hateful? That definitely tells you about a person when they have to go out of their way to let you know that they hate you. That's pretty sharp. Leave Rocco alone. He has dead belly fat. Haha. No excuse to be mean to our darling Wendy. That's right.
Dead belly fat.
Rocco says plainly about himself. The grift is on. And the grift is horrible. He shouldn't hate on other people's grift. And Wendy is far more professional at this game than myself and Rocco and a lot of us out here. Wendy's been doing this shit for decades. So I'd be like, well, who are you to you come on Mr. Come Lately bullshit? No reason to be rude. Life is hard enough. That is right. Exactly. And to attribute your comments to a group of people, to say I represent a group of people that says we hate Wendy. What a shitty fucking thing to do. I mean, that's high quality human being right there. For sure, Space Nerd from Donkey Kong and Tin. Let's see. Wendy is worse off than a lot of us. She lost her house. Yeah, Wendy's had it rough over the years, but Wendy is smart enough and she knows how to operate in this world when she needs to get ahead or when she needs money, just like everyone else that comes on here. So who stands in judgment of the other person doing it? Get out of here with that bullshit. OJ loves Wendy for show. There you go. Wendy for show. Exactly, Space Nerd. All right, but we'll get off of that a little bit. I'm sorry to hear that. Wendy, I'm sorry. You got the link, girl. If you're up and you want to come in here or whatever, you're always welcome. Because I'm not no two-sided phony. I love you just as much off the air as I do on the air, girl. You got all love here. All right, well, let's get into the last story I got here, Bobby Nick.
All right.
Get into something more fun. Let me hear. Oh, and this is going to be, hopefully we have fun talking about this one. This is my last story in the BF Live, not so serious news. World's first ever AI beauty pageant names its 10 finalists, Bobby Nick. So you've been seeing all these kind of like, or have you? I'm going to ask you. I guess I should ask you rather than telling you. I've been seeing a lot of these girls, and sometimes they'll tell you like this is an AI like hot like the idealistic woman. Do you get those coming up on your social media feeds?
No,
You don't see any of those where they're like these perfect women, but they tell you, if you're lucky, they tell you that they're AI, Bobby Nick. Well, maybe this story is just for you and for people like you, because this is about our first AI beauty pageant. It says, at first they said artificial intelligence was coming for our jobs, but now it seems that not even beauty pageants are safe. Originally announced back in April of 2024 by FanView, a subscription-based platform for creators, the world's first beauty pageant for AI-generated avatars made international news headlines and sparked controversy online. But based on the popularity of AI models like Tiana Lopez and Emily Pellegrini on social media, this type of event was bound to happen at some point. About 1,500 AI-generated girls were submitted by creators from all over the world, but only 10 of them, Bobby Nick, made the finalist list. And we're going to see some of these AI girls now. So, guys, when you're out there doing your thing, I mean, just remember, it might not all be real. All right, let's go. Let's see it. Here's one. Here's a good example of one, Bobby Nick, right here. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. I just got like a fucking. You see what's? I got something
Oh no!
No, I don't want the advertisement. No. Hang on. Let me.
Try to fold that shit up again or something. I don't know.
Yes, I will. Take two. Let's try this. See if another ad comes up that won't block me. All right. There she is. There's the girl we started off with. All right, let me try this present again. Screen share. Boom. All right. So look, here's this. This is supposed to be an AI generated girl. When it gets down to the details, to get a little more. Oh
shit!
Ayana Rainbow from Romania. It says Ayana is the voice of LGBT acceptance, promoting love and diversity in all forms. The top three contestants stand to win a total of $20,000 in prizes, with the creator of the one-crowned Miss AI expected to walk away with $5,000. But this event is about more than cash prizes, as winning the world's first AI beauty pageant for AI-generated females models is bound to open up new opportunities in the fast-growing AI space. So let's see this next one. So this is supposed to be another AI person. I got some more numbers and stats as we go through here. Let's see. Make sure I got I'm trying to make sure I got my last comment pinned. Let's see. And I do. Okay, so let's check out this next one. Let's read the caption. This is Anna Curdy from France. Anna's primary goal is to promote the French region of Brittany. She presents Brittany in as many aspects as possible: tourism, history, culture, events, gastronomy, and more. What the awards have done is uncover creators none of us were aware of from that have compelling backstories, along with talented creators behind them creating the content for their fans, FanView co-creator Will Montaigne said. That's the beauty of the AI creator space. It's enabling creative people to enter the creator economy with their AI-generated creations without having to be the face themselves, Bobby Nick. I relate to this for our filter friends. Some of our friends that like to use filters. But look, here's another one here. And this is Olivia C. And she's from Portugal. Okay. And it says, an AI traveler in a big real world, Olivia is paving the way for a future in which the digital and human realms coexist in beautiful harmony. AI is already being described as the new frontier in content and influencer marketing, with the most often cited advantages being the model's availability 24/7, low maintenance compared to real people, and being able to show up virtually everywhere, anytime. The tech is still not perfect, as most AI-generated models are easily recognized as fakes, but the technology is evolving at breakneck speeds, Bobby Nick.
Yeah. That's the scary thing, like, do any of these pictures look fake to you?
Exactly. You almost have to look for... Basically, you almost have to look for too much perfection, Bobby Nick. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what's too perfect on these, or if everything is too perfect? But let's see this one. This one is Kenza Layli from Morocco, and it says, with over now this is AI, Bobby Nick. She has 190,000 social media followers. Kenza Laley is 1/3 of the world's first AI family and has quickly become a prominent figure online. Despite the popularity of AI-generated avatars, the world's first Miss AI pageant has drawn its share of criticism from people accusing it of further exacerbating the unrealistic beauty standards set by social media. Look at this one, next one. If African queen here, Nefertiti, what is it? Elia Lou from Brazil, Bobby Nick. Elia is a Japanese, check this mix out, a Japanese Afro-Brazilian artist focused on post-photography and performance.
The fuck?
Exactly. Let's see. This is Zara Shatavari from India. I'm going to see, what does she do? Zara Shatavari was created to serve as the influential as the influential face of the natural supplement product Hormones, designed to address women's hormonal imbalances, Bobby Nick. So that's just why this is why she was made. This is why she was made. These are AI women. That's the AI person right there. Doesn't exist, but have huge followings and make huge money. And so they're talking about this, Bobby Nick, like toll places or places where you need an active human being 24/7. We're not even going to be getting the voices now. We're going to be getting kind of this like live artificial probably interaction. And now we're having a beauty pageant about it. Let's see. And our next one, look at this girl. Look at this, Bobby Nick. I mean, really, look at that. That's supposed to be that's an AI woman. Hey, I'd like to do something to her.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
All right. See what I'm saying?
I'm not really seeing AI there. I don't know.
There you go. So just beware, guys. This is Siren A, and she represents Turkey. Siren A is the first AI brand ambassador in Turkey. So she represents Turkey, kind of in an Air Force kind of thing. Who is this, baby? Look at this. Another one, Bobby Nick. This is for, she's rocking Mercedes. This is Asena Ilik from Turkey. Asena's goal is to show the world that such a model can become an influencer with the help of imagination, stunning visuals, and a sense of entertainment, not by selling sex, as her breast spoke through her shirt. Okay, sure. Okay, and let's see. Eliza Khan from Bangladesh. Eliza Khan is one of Bangladesh's first AI influencers. She's designed to be quirky, just like any of us, designed to be relatable and realistic. So look, yet another one. Another AI-generated person. So they're going to be having a contest for these 10, Bobby Nick, and I'll read you about at the bottom of this. We got that one. Let's see who's next. There's yet another one, Bobby Nick, right here. Let's see. This is Lalina from France. Lalina's creator was curious to see if they could create something as realistic as possible. They gradually developed their own artistic vision. The results from the FanView Miss AI pageant are expected by the end of this month, Bobby Nick. So there you go, my friend.
Jesus Christ. And this on the heels of what I seen an article the other day about some kind of really fat chick fucking winning
the Miss Alabama thing. Yes.
Either winning a pageant or getting nominated or something.
Miss Alabama won the whole show, I understand, Bobby Nick.
Oh, okay. Is that what happened? Yeah, because
that's right. And let's just say she wasn't your stereotypical pageant girl that we kind of grew up on, Bobby Nick. Let's just say that.
Yeah, she was fat as fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's another way of saying it. That's another way of saying it now. Well, Bobby Nick, how about if I'll run my little thing here, and then we'll catch up with the comments, and we'll move on to some other fun here on the BF Live Stream Show number 90. But that was the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's get on to some other fun stuff here on BF Live. Come on. I hope you enjoyed those kind of different kind of stories on the BF Live Not So Serious News. It's Monday. We're starting off. We're having fun. I'm happy to be here with all my friends
We're doing it.
Doing it until at least 3 o'clock, until we're going to switch over to the lunchbox with DJ Electrify and all my friends over there. So that's where the party's heading. But this one ain't over yet. I'm here with Bobby Nick. Maybe we'll see if Scott can join us later. We can get that blue screen of death off his computer, and we'll keep having more fun. Wendy is as smart as a lot of other people in a lot of ways, smarter than some. That is another threatening aspect of it, is that I think that people realize that at some point they get fooled, but they only fooled themselves by thinking that she wasn't smart in the first place, Donkey Kong. And then that's what I find. Like, people come with this knowledge like, oh, Wendy isn't this. I mean, she really knows this game and she knows how to work it. So why are you going to hate on her knowledge and how she works this game when everybody has their own and you're doing something too? You don't stand in judgment of nobody, especially our friend Wendy. Mandy Diff says, we want Wendy, and she throws out the hearts. Mandy Diff says, true Donkey. Donkey says she fucking cracks me up on a more regular basis than just about anyone else. Look, everybody. Ha 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 ha. Okay, what's up? What's up, Bonnie?
I gotta say, every time I have her on something, I mean, there's just some shit that she comes up with that.
Yep,
just
like Banana Man.
Oh my God.
Bobby Nick. I think on your messenger last night while I was live with her, she left, or she might have done it on your phone. It might be on your personal number. She left you a voicemail, a Banana Man voicemail last night.
Oh, and did she? You know what?
And just did it as a one-off. And I just remember that it was Wendy and she was being herself. She's not writing a script or anything. So, I mean, these people, I don't get that. That's just player hating. That's all that is.
Let's hear this Banana Man, because I do have it. I never listened to it, so.
Oh, Bobby, it's Banana Man. Banana Man, wanna fuck you, baby. We're gonna have banana, baby. Oh, Bobby. I'll talk to you later, my sweet Bobby. My Canadian bacon Bobby.
I told her not to give you shit about the Canadian bacon. That's what got Bobby coughing, got the cough machine going. That's real shit. And that's why Donkey says she fucking cracks me up on a regular basis. More than just about anyone else. And there you go. That wasn't a script thing. She didn't put nothing on her hand and sign on the screen. She did that for fun before her friend Bobby Nick. And she said, my Canadian bacon, Bobby Nick. And I said, Wendy, I tried to warn her about it. I said, don't get Bobby Nick started on the whole Canadian bacon thing. I said, Bobby Nick thinks it's just ham. So we were having fun talking about it last night. And so she was letting that ring live. She was like, Bobby Nick better get his fat ass over here. Let me call him. And so she called you up, and then when you didn't answer, she did that right or one off the top of her head. And you get those all the time, right?
Oh yeah.
And we talked about I said, did you send Bobby Nick pictures of your poop? And she went, yes. I got it kind of in the Howard Stern rhythm, and I said, and were they big and gross? And she go, yes. I said, you do it every day? And she was like, yes. It was fun, man. We had a lot of fun last night. Me too, Donkey.
That's great.
Wendy, if you're watching, get up here. We love you. She has the link. She might not be awake, but she has the link. She really says what comes to her mind, and you just heard it right there. You know, let's see. Yuppers. She's balls to the wall. Yeah. Don't hate the player. You can hate the game. Like, she might be doing it better than you, but don't hate a player. You show a man your love by sending your shit to him. She said, that's right. She has said that. She has. I said, I thought the way through a man's heart was his stomach, but apparently Wendy has a whole nother version of that. That's funny.
She really does.
There you go. So we're right. Who else? I mean, who else is going to say that? You think she's got writers writing that shit for her? Come on, man.
That's
just Wendy being Wendy.
Yeah.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Space Chief 75 checking in.
Space Chief.
Good morning, bro. Thanks for the support and the love. You can get, and you can get that put on a shirt or a lot of other merch, and I'll still like you before it comes to you in the mail. That's right. You can also find that at my TeePublic store. That's original art from our Space Chief 75 checking in right now. There you go, bro. I love that shit. So there you go. Let's see. Mandy says they AI generated a shark in North Carolina that scared people, but we calmed everyone down when we told them it was AI. I think I see a shark over there. I think I see a shark over there, Bob Nick. Hey, look over there. Hey. Well, she loves Bobby Nick. She's like, Banana Man went and got Bobby Nick. Yes, she does. And Corn Dip. Yeah, shout out. Hopefully you noticed our friends Corn Dip and Granny in the opening reel. I kind of included them today, so shout out to those boys. Nice. I won an AI shark for my goldfish pond. Hey, donkey, it's possible. All these women are the fake ones watching Uncle Rico. Oh, shit. Ooh, there you go. They might be. Or yeah, either the fake ones or he means you could take that in two ways, like the fakes that he gets accused of, or maybe just not the real women like we have here on BF Live. That's it. I like it either way. Would be cool to have a hologram shark. Yeah, like from Back to the Future. That would be awesome. Someone call SJ. No, we're not going to do that. Let's see. It would be, say, Mandy Diff. Widow Killer's checking in and said, the French. Hey, Widow Killer, how you doing? Happy Monday, man. The French. A drunk Orson Welles. Happy Monday to you, Widow Killer. AI is what my nightmares look like. Whoa, there you go. Can I use AI to sing? I love to sing, but I sound like shit. Well, Bobby, Nick, I've dabbled with a little bit of AI and stuff. I never really sung into it. I ask for a style and I'll put lyrics and stuff in it, right?
Yeah, that's about what it's up to right now. I don't know I think there is some programs where you could sing over and like maybe create your own little tune and
some auto tune.
And it could switch
Mandy
to
Diff auto tune. Yeah.
Switch to another voice and perfect it and stuff like that.
Auto tune, yeah. I got little auto tune here, Bobby Nick. Oh, my cheap version of auto tune. Oh, hey, look behind me. Whoa, look behind. Oh, never mind. Put it back. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so Shuli said something about the super chats being ahead of the show yesterday. I think he was scolding Joe for running a fake super chat too early. I never know what's going on there. I can't spend all my time counting other people's money. I gotta find some of my own money to count. That's what I'm talking about. And thank you for Cordis for the super chat love I've been given already today. Let's see. Got that one. Yeah, I went up too high. Let's see. Look who's checking in. It's the Reverend Wild Bill, our friend.
Nice.
It's okay, Wild Bill. We do at least 3 hours-ish here, right here on BF Live. How you doing, man? Happy Monday. We're still here for you. And, we're kind of making our way through the show. I just got done with the BF Live Not So Serious News. We covered like an AI beauty pageant in there, so you might have missed that a little bit. But we're going to get onto the National Day calendar. We might look at my Wack Package. I think we're going to look back at an old high-pitch Eric cabbie foot race, Bobby Nick. And what was on the line is that they said the loser had to go away from the Howard Stern and was never allowed to come back in the studio again. So
right. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, we're gonna look at my package, and I'll have that later on. So shout out Wild Bill. Yeah, I saw that, DK. LOL says J Dog. Wild Bill, getting the love from Donkey Kong 10. Would you look at that? Bobby Bassmaster. Live Ween says. Fired up, Wild Bill. Donkey's ready. I love my drinkers, but where's my smokers? Hello, Wild Bill from Mandy Diff. Donkey Kong and 10. Hi, H-I-G-H, says Wild Bill. Puff, puff, pass. Let's go. The spirit's here. I love it. Bring your energy here. We don't care. Mandy Diff, we're helping Mandy Diff with her air conditioning. She's got a couple, 3 days off. So she's ready to have a party. She don't care that it's Monday. We don't care that it's Monday around here. What did we learn, Bobby? We learned about air conditioning, and what else have we learned in the chat family check-in? I forgot already. Let's see. Peace from the Reverend Wild Bill. This is pure horror. I hate AI, Space Chief. Yeah. Let's see. That motherfucker is not real. That motherfucker back there is not real. I'm fucking telling you. You understand? Oh, that motherfucker is not real. Hey, surely it's AI. Surely, motherfucker, it's AI. If the winner of that pageant isn't an amputee, it's bullshit. Saying they're hating. Well, look who's checking in. You were part of the the opening reel. It's Granny checking in and saying, all right, that's the damn pot calling the kettle black. What's up, Granny? Uh-oh. Oh, if we're talking about somebody else and their grift, Granny, if that's what you're getting at, bro, maybe. But how you doing, buddy? I've been seeing you doing your thing. You look like you had fun hanging out on the Shuli Network those couple of times. I was out of town, but I did look in a little bit. I saw you did like the rabbit hole or you make the call or some shit. So shout out, Granny. Hope you're having a good day. BBW says Wild Bill. Maybe he wasn't real and they had to cancel the plane crash because she called that motherfucker called him out for not being real. You never know. Granny's getting a shout out love from Liween. Hello, Granny from Mandy Diff. Granny getting love from Donkey Kongington, as well as Tiffany Washington. Donkey is saying 100 Bobby France. I'm glad you agree. Hey, the Reverend Wild Bill. Tiffany Washington, hi from the Reverend Wild Bill. There's my link tree running. Rock and Roll Granny getting the love from J-Dog. Donkey Kongington's laughing mad, so we love that. You fuck with Wendy, you fuck with me, says Mandy Diff.
Yeah! Right.
She'll fucking put a hook in your gut, you fucking ass. You don't fucking know Mandy D, goddammit. Comes for Wendy, you come for all of us. That cough sounded like the beginning of the song Sweet Leaf. Yeah, Bobby Nick. Let's see. Neil Hamburger used to crash here at the house when he toured. One night he was lit on our couch and a hover round commercial came on. Seeing that prank call unfold was the funniest thing I have seen, says our friend Liween. There's my bot running. Sweet Liween from Mandy Diff. She's so nice when she threatens people even, says Juggalette Jen about Wendy. Donkey is laughing. Liween says he kept them for 15 minutes in character as a racist old man who wanted to order 2 carts. He said all sorts of crazy stuff, but that line that made her hang up was, I want you to do my taxes for me. That's the one that makes him break. Let's see. Cheers, Space Chief from Donkey Kongington. Mandy Diff says, received your morning pick, Bobby Nick. Hell no, no writers when she is the perfect Wendy. Have you gotten a morning shit pick yet, Bobby Nick? Probably not.
No, not quite yet. Well, I know she's awake. She is awake, but I don't think she's had a morning shit. Or if she did, she forgot to take a picture and send it to me.
Well, we have confirmation that she is awake. I sent her the link on X, so the same place she sends me hers. Donkey, Liween getting the laugh from Donkey. Hey, Donkey Kongington. Hey, Tiffany from Space Chief. It's my bro, checking in. My actual brother, Rick. What's up, big brother Rick? How you doing? Happy Monday, man. We're doing it here on BF Live. It's like 17 minutes past the 1 o'clock hour here on the East Coast where we're at. So Bobby Nick, just like we normally do, about halfway through the show, which is 1:30 East, coming down to the bottom of the hour, the middle of the hour, we're going to take our piss break here, and then we'll get in a lot of other fun shit I got here. Why don't we fit in the, we already did the not so serious news. Catching up on the chat. Hey, Widow Killer from Tiffany. Cheers, Widow Killer from Donkey. I can sing one song. Grandpa tell me, oh, the Judds. I would like to hear that, Mandy Diff. I'll do a duet with you. Yeah, that'll work. Which
it
Judd
sounds like
are
she
you?
would have a good singing voice, seriously.
Is she a white?
I've heard her voice, and she's got a very southern voice. So.
Are you saying no one else on earth sings like Mandy D? Reference. Why no reference? Hi, I know the Judds too. Damn it. Let's see. Are you a white? Look, she says Judd Wynonna. I don't know if I spelled that right. What? There you go. Perry loves AI girls. The what?
Shut the fuck up.
I thought he liked guys. Perry is a man made for loving other men. You know, he might like love the AI girls, but he loves men. Nice, Donkey Kongington. Granny said, yeah, man, had a great time with the tunneler. The fucking tunneler. Yeah, man. Pick up them skills, bro. That was good, man. Glad you liked that. Guys had a lot of fun with you. Yay, Granny from Space Nerd. That was about Mandy, not Wendy, LOL, says Jen. All right, we're caught up for now, Bobby Nick. Why don't we do this? Why don't we check the National Day calendar? Well, shit, I got a very southern voice. Don't mean I can sing. Let's see, all right, cool. Cool Granny from Mandy Diff. I'm going to star that one. And why don't we check the National Day calendar? Because it's always a holiday for someone or something. So why don't we check the National Day calendar, the National Day, hey, make our way up to our piss break time here on BF Live.
3, 2.
Oh, yeah. It's always a crazy holiday or celebration for someone or something right here. The National Day Hey calendar. Hey, Bobby Nick, I saw our friend Terry Nee kind of poking the avocado bear this morning on social media, my friend.
I did too, yeah. I was like,
I thought, dude, that's the only reason I'm bringing it up to you, because I know you acknowledged it already. Otherwise, I wasn't going to poke you by pointing out that somebody was poking you, brother. But yeah, our friend Terry Nee is having a lot of fun with you poking the avocado bear. I'll have to see if I can pull that clip up and share it. But until then,
hold on a second. Full screen me for a second.
Oh, surely. Well, here we go. Here comes my friend
really,
Bobby Nick.
Yeah, someone was really trying to poke the avocado bear here. Because look at this. Look what the fuck I got in the mail.
What is it? What is it? Avocado headphones? What?
It's fucking avocado fucking pool floaty, for fuck's sakes. God damn you, Hagrid! I'll get you for this, boy!
Oh my God. So he kind of followed through. Technically, you got something avocado actually sent to your house, didn't you?
Yeah.
So how was that when you saw that come in your mail, brother?
I laughed for like, I don't know, half an hour.
Oh my God, they're poking the avocado bear. We'll get into that and looking at that was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad we're past that a little bit. But let's see what the national days are today. Today we have a few of them. It is National Frosted Cookie Day. Okay, let's see. It's also National Egg Roll Day, Bobby and Nick. Thank you very much. National Herbs and Spices Day, as well as National Black Cow Day. Why gotta be black? Fuck, man. As well as National Iced Tea Day on June 10th and National Ballpoint Pen Day, which is kind of fun because we talked about Bic and the pen and all that stuff just last week and all. So let's get into some of these, Bobby, Nick. I mean, Frosted Cookie Day. What can you? I don't know. Kind of Egg Roll Day. Let's see. Which one are we going to get into? How about Black Cow Day? Why got to be black? Let's see. Hashtag National Black Cow Day. National Black Cow Day on June 10th celebrates a delicious ice cream float beverage, also known as a root beer float. That's right. The beverage made with root beer and vanilla ice cream was also called a black cow. Now, Bobby and Nick, I kind of thought that this was more of an adult beverage, a black cow. Like I'll have a black cow or something like that. So I guess I'm learning something too.
Yeah, I don't
know. It says hashtag Black Cow Day. The black cow is originally made with vanilla ice cream, but sometimes it's made with chocolate ice cream and even plain cola. Just us as we learn a brief history. Join us as we learn a brief history about the black cow and hopefully enjoy a black cow in the process. Frank J. Wisner of Cripple Creek, Colorado, receives credit for inventing the black cow in August of 1893. Wisner was the Wisner, owner of the Cripple Creek Cow Mountain Gold Mining Company, and one night found himself staring at a window thinking about the line of soda waters that he was producing for the citizens of Cripple Creek, up on Cripple Creek. An idea struck him. The full moon that night was shining on the snow-capped Cow Mountain, reminding him of a scoop of vanilla ice cream. He hurried back to his bar and added a spoonful of creamy vanilla goodness to his children's favorite flavor of soda, Myers Avenue Red Root Beer. When he tasted it, he knew he had a hit. Wisner named his new creation the Black Cow Mountain, but the local children shortened it to the Black Cow, Bobby Nick. So basically, it's just a fancy name for a root beer float, but I didn't know anything about the origin. But if you gave a shit, there you go. Now you know. There's a more you know. The Black Cow is the original name for the root beer float, Bobby Nick.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. Reverend Wild Bill says, I drink Black Cows all the time, much better than a Coke float. So there you go. We got some fans of the Black Cow. Ween, it got up to 82 on auto. I turned straight to AC. We either need Freon or a sensor. It's messed up. I'm sorry, Mandy.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Let me see. Almost that time. Let me catch up with some of these chats. Our friend, you have a great draw, Donkey, says our friend Space Nerd. Juggalette Jen says, I love the villain bit. Give me the avocado float and I will take her in the sound and catch a fish on it, says Mandy Diff. She'll take the float. I'll pay for a photo of that, Bobby Nick. Mandy Diff on your avocado float catching a fish. That would be great. Time to pee-pee. You're not even here, Scott. I know you're having a problem. You're having a problem with the blue screen of death. Shout out to our bro, Scott Fitzpatrick, man. I know that you will join when you can, if you can. Avocado farmer, Bobby Nick. Electra's laughing. Let's see. You're going to get me killed, BF, LOL. Let's see. Every day is Space Chief Day, says Space Chief 75. 1 minute. Every day is Space Chief Day. Yeah, there you go. I drink Black Cows. We got that one earlier. I'm hotter than hell, Mandy. All right, we got to keep you cool. Straight AC is the way to go, Mandy Diff. Oh, I have window units. There you go. Trap yourself in a room and get you a window unit. I keep a window unit in my attic, Bobby Nick. I don't know if that's much of a problem in Canada, But sometimes when the whole house AC went out, I do have a good old window unit I can pop in. You ever mess with an AC window unit? Have a need for that up where you live?
I have friends who've had one, but I've never had a window unit. I mean, I've had a portable unit that had to be hooked up to a window, but it technically wasn't a window unit. It's not like one that you actually like
right
stick in the window.
Yeah, sometimes they have those room units where you just stick like the hose out the window or something.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Jen's checking in. She says, Scott. There you go. Reverend Wild Bill says, if it's turning on but not cooling, the capacitor could be blown on one side of it. We had to replace ours.
Flux capacitor?
Whoa, no, back to that future. I will do two. I will do it too. Video as well. I'm not scared. I know you're not lying, Mandy Diff, about being on Bobby Nick's avocado raft fishing, and you can fish for alligator gar that you learned about here on BF Live. Jake says Bobby Nick likes avocados.
No,
hey, Jake.
No, I don't. But it's funny.
Sometimes, a lot of times you don't. Old Rev Wild knows how to talk techie. Yes, he does. There we go. All right, Bobby Nick. Well, let's see. I got a couple more holidays on the National Day calendar. How about just good old National Iced Tea Day, Bobby Nick? I'm not a fan of iced tea, I must say. I'm not an iced tea guy.
I'm not really an iced tea guy either, but I've had an iced tea here and there back in the day. It's good. I don't know. It's like it's better than hot tea on a cold day, for sure.
Yeah. And now they have the Arnold Palmer, they've come to call it, where they put the lemonade, half lemonade and half iced tea as like an Arnold Palmer, although he's copyrighted that name. So some of these places like Chick-fil-A, they call it something else. They call it like a sun mist or something like that, Bobby Nick.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that was pretty clever. I understand he kind of he did kind of make that drink himself, like by going to these golf clubs. He's like, I don't want just lemonade or just iced tea. I want half and half, and become a thing. And what one of those made, was it Arizona, I think, sold his brand, or maybe they still do. Arizona iced tea?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'll be honest with you, I haven't fucking been in a grocery store in a long time, but
let's read how we're supposed to celebrate National Iced Tea Day. It says June 10th is National Iced Tea Day, and to celebrate one of the summer's favorite refreshing drinks. Whether you prefer sweetened or unsweetened, with or without lemon, we invite you to pour yourself a glass as we relax and enjoy some random information about iced tea. That sounds like a good idea. If I can find my sound, even better. Let's see. All right, there it is. Oh, let's pour some. All right, I have some right here. Hashtag National Iced Tea Day. Iced tea is the second most popular beverage in the world, following water, Bobby Nick. And apparently you and I are some of the few people to drink it, I guess. I didn't know that. The oldest tea remains date to around 453 BC. Archaeologists from Shandong University and the University of Science and Technology found 2,400-year-old tea remains in a royal tomb in the Shandong province. And if you kind of refer back to the BF Live liftoff reel, you'll see that I had that young girl in there that was apparently, allegedly, I guess unless you believe it's a fake, she was trying out tea the wrong way the first time, Bobby Nick. Did you happen to see that? She ended up cutting the bag open it rather than letting it come out of the bag. She poured it in there, so yeah.
No, I never seen that.
Yeah, you're supposed to strain it. So it's National Iced Tea Day for our iced tea fans out there. Let's see what we got here in the thing. We need to get him a whole wardrobe of avocados, says Jake. Talking about you, Bobby.
No.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Bob? What's up there, Jake? There is nothing like a nice ice cold glass of Southern sweet iced tea, says the Reverend Wild Bill. With no lemon, says Reverend Wild Bill. Tetley sells his brand. Bobby quit stealing jokes from Terry Tobacco.
You know, Granny, that Terry Tobacco guy is a fucking liar. I don't steal no jokes from no fucking Terry Tobacco.
And
I'll
Granny,
carry
you
tobacco.
should know Bobby Nick long enough that Bobby Nick is my horse. In any kind of smoking competition, smoke off or anything, long as ash, Bobby Nick is always my horse. I don't even care who we're talking about. Bobby Nick is my tobacco horse, bro, for real. Let's see.
Right.
Instant with lemon in it, said the Reverend Wild Bill. Ha ha ha, Granny from Mandy Diff. Terry Tobacco is hilarious with Bobby Nick, says Mandy Diff. Donkey Kongington, I've been growing a strain called Sweet Tea by Subcool North Star for about a year. So far, no iced tea terps. Got about 10 seeds left out of 30. There you go. Yeah, my boy is doing like some mad science shit over here, Bobby Nick, for real. Let's see if we got all the good national holidays. I think it's right about 1:30, Bobby Nick. Let's see, it's like National Ballpoint Pen Day, but we all got a ballpoint pen. Hell, I got one next to me, Bobby Nick. Got one next to me, Bobby Nick. Part of life, ballpoint pen day. Let's see, it says, grab your ballpoint pen and write this on your calendar. On June 10th of each year, National Ballpoint Pen Day recognizes the useful writing utensil and commemorates the anniversary of the patent filing on, and I'm sitting here doing this, June 10th, 1943, which is kind of what you do if you have a pen in your hand long enough, right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
Click it back and forth.
Yeah.
Before 1943, anyone who wanted to write a letter or scribble some notes on a piece of paper used a fountain pen or a pencil. Now the dominant writing instrument, the ballpoint pen was originally conceived and developed as a cleaner and more reliable alternative to the quill and fountain pens. In earlier years, many attempts by inventors led to failed patents as their inventions did not deliver the ink evenly. They also had overflow and clogging issues. However, in June of 1943, the brothers Laszlo and Georgi Biro, which is that big guy, obtained their patent for the ballpoint pen, revolutionizing how many write letters and conduct business, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
I think we'll wrap up the National Day thing. We're going to roll right into a piss break. And when we come back, we're going to look at my Wack Package. We're going to see High Pitch Eric race Cabby, rest in peace, Crazy Cabby. We're going to go back and look at old Howard Stern stuff. Plus, I got internet shit. I got a lot of other fun stuff. But right now, I think I need a piss break. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes, y'all, for more fun right here on BF Live Stream Show, episode 90.
Go take a piss.
Go take a piss, y'all. Do what you got to do. I'll see you in 2.5.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
That's right. I touched my PP. I hope you touched your PP too. And I hope you liked it. We're back on BF Live. Stream
I
show
touched
number.
all the PPs.
All the PPs come around me. All the PPs are going to get being touched. There we go.
Right.
We're here. We're doing it. BF Live. Your midday hangout with our family.
We're doing it.
BF, I'm seeing that Granny is bitching that he has never gotten an invite to this show. Shall I send him the link if he can pop in?
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know he's always available during the day. Well, coming up in here, Granny. Come on, man. Come on, man. Is this just coincidence that I happen to show Granny and Corn Diff on my BF Live liftoff reel, and they're like, "Hey, I got to get up in there." I don't. Maybe we're having a connection here today, Granny. So come on up in here. Let's see. All right. And while he does that, we're gonna go into a segment I like to do here on BF Live. Let's see. We're going to look at my Wack Package. This is where I like to go back and look at the old classic Howard Stern bits because maybe some of us aren't familiar from Howard Stern back in the day, or maybe you weren't around for whatever reason. Maybe you were watching other stuff, whatever the reason may be. Maybe you weren't aware of all the funny, wild shit that we would get spoiled on a daily basis, having these crazy bits. You just woke up every morning. You never knew what one of these bits like is going to pop up like I'm going to show you here. And this bit here that I'm going to show you, this is about a race between High Pitch Eric. Who's High Pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson, right? High Pitch Eric, and our rest in peace, our friend Crazy Cabby, who maybe you've heard the name or maybe you know of him, Bobby Nick. So yeah, he's no longer with us. Who thought out of those two that that High Pitch Eric would outlive him? Right?
Well, for real, you know, I don't know. I think when you see fat people, you think, okay, that guy's not gonna last long. But
you feeling that comment? Yeah, you're right, Bobby Nick. I think a lot of people fall back on that kind of stuff, but Cabby has some other stuff going on because he served in the Gulf War, so I think some of his issues kind of were circumstances due to that. But nonetheless, rest in peace, Cabby. So when I brought this bit up to you, you knew it right. You remembered it right away. This is when they raced because everybody was talking shit and trying to be the favorite of Howard Stern, and so the stakes of this race were whoever lost this race was not going to be back on the Howard Stern show again or able to come back in the studio. So why don't I get into it? Let's show it. Let me show you my package. We're gonna look back at a classic Stern bit by looking at my package, BF Live's Wack Package. Let's check it out. This is High Pitch Eric. Who's High Pitch? Against Crazy Cabby. Classic Stern bits, BS Wack Package right here. Let's check it out.
Race for your love for Kane. You'll have a wonderful dream date with Kane if you win.
You can't back out.
They'll show a picture of Kane. Do you remember Kane, Bobby Nick? The name Kane. He was one of the other DJs on another shift at the station.
oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Let's see.
Because Cabby was a DJ too, right?
That's right. Black Gold, Texas Tea. Yes, he was. I got a nice UPS letter yesterday threatening of 5 years in prison and $250,000 fine if I ordered weed again through the mail, says Mandy Diff. Yeah, I'm not too sure about those whole interstate things, Mandy. I don't need something that bad from another state. Yeah, I'll stick within state lines. That's still still sticky, girl. They don't got that shit figured out. It is federally legal to mail seeds as they contain less than 0.3% of Delta-9 THC. That's a more you know from, let's see. It is legal to mail seeds is what I'm saying. Yo, Sykes checking in. What's up, Syke? Bones up, boy. You saw me. He was in the chat last night when we were hanging out with Wendy, wondering where Bobby Nick was. I can mail you some clones too legally. Mandy just says, put them fuckers in a bag of M&Ms and I'll fish them out. J Dog checking in says, cool show, BF. It's helping me get through my day, plus the chat. Look forward to more with you guys. Thank you, man. Thanks for picking up what I'm putting down, man.
Yeah.
That's the goal of my show, Bobby Nick, right?
That's right. That's right.
Thank you. I'm trying to get you through your day. We're all getting each other through our days together. You awesome, J-Dog. Thanks, man. Wow, really, says Mandy Diff. I'm slicker than that, Mandy, if you want me to be. Granny says, oh, yeah. When do I finally get an invite?
You got one. Now get the fuck up here, bitch.
I'll grow again. Too freaking expensive. Let's see. Donkey says, yes, ma'am. The DEA ruled on the seed and the clone thing last year. Put Granny on the screen, BF. He's not here yet. Haha, Donkey doesn't smoke. I can mail flour too if I called it THCA. Well, yeah, the letter I got was about 3 years ago. Saved it. I was ordering from a guy in Connect I Cut, says Mandy Diff. I hate weed, says Donkey Content. Wait a minute. Hell yes, says Mandy Diff. Donkey getting a laugh from Andy Diff, or I can just give a list of what I got, Manny D. There you go. Hold up. They're doing their business on the side. Let's see. Goddamn, I was about to tell you not to tell me you wanted auto flowers. All right. Dream Man's checking in. Bones up, boy. That's right. And see, Psych, we're all thinking the same thing because Psych's right behind him saying, Dream Man, 666, Perry tonight. We've been waiting ever since the movie ended and they did a couple of kind of pop-up lives. We haven't gotten the full dose of Perry and the full dose of hanging out with the chat family and busting balls and love. But we're going to get it tonight, 5 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock East, right here, PCL. Let's see, Psych, I can't wait. 666, Bones up, here they come. Donkey, I grew 2 4-foot kush plant, says Mandy Diff. Hell yeah, Granny, says Juggler Jen. Hey, Jen from Psych. Donkey Kong says, you can order from a company, Mandy, or I can just give you the name. Shit. All right, we're all caught up with that for now. So let's keep this package rolling. High pitch Eric.
And the gorgeous Kane.
Right, so Kane was a DJ on another shift. And this is like the early signs of the whole Donnie thing, the Donnie Wahlberg, like in him from Blue Bloods. Like, Eric, like, he would always deny being homosexual, but he would always fully admit to liking these men, right, Bobby Nick?
Right, yeah. That was the
very
great part about it.
very conflicted. Here we go. So you'll see some of that conflict here.
Star of Station. When will it happen? When will the date happen?
Within the week.
Yeah.
Within the week.
I will take care of it, but it's not going to
Kane's
happen because
here.
I'm going to beat you.
Right.
Handily.
If you win,
He had Eric would have man crushes, but when you would call him out on it, he'd say, "I'm not gay, not
you
gay."
change, not only regard to Kane, but you'll have his ear. You'll be able to tell him all the great ideas you have.
Cabby,
for the
can
radio.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can you arrange, because you are the producer of
Yes.
the Kane show,
Yes.
that Kane will even take a picture with Eric and Kane will have his shirt off?
Oh yeah, I can make that happen, Howard. I know I can. I know Kane well.
On the phone?
He'll do
So
that.
there's,
for me.
He's sleeping. He's
let's,
we're
Make
let's
that
go
happen.
back a little
Great
bit.
ideas.
handily.
If you
So
Kane
that
will
is
take his shirt off.
so that of course. There's old stuttering John sitting next to Gary Dub. Hey, both. I like Bono both. He's good both. There's a young John Melendez before he got. Well, he was always delusional, but before he got like crazy delusional, and that's a crazy cabbie they referred to him as back in the day. And this guy was really fucking crazy. Speaking of really fucking crazy, man, there's a guy checking in backstage. He's wanted to join. You've been able to join. Come on in. Let's say hi to Granny, everybody. What's up, Granny?
Hey, what's up, man? How y'all doing today?
What's good in the hood, man?
Not shit, man. Are you from Texas?
No, man. Why I got a draw in my voice? What's going on, man? What's up?
Yeah, you got a little bit of a draw, man. It sounds like a Texas draw, though.
Well, it's funny, man, because I'm up here in the Mid-Atlantic. I know you're down in Florida. You've told many people, but I'm up here in Maryland. But I have been accused of many times of, Granny, of having a draw. Certain people with a keen ear, maybe like yourself, can pick up my regional dialect, brother. So you are not mistaken. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Yeah, no, that's bizarre. You're fucking a Yank and you have a Southern draw. Why the fuck does that happen?
I'm half fucked up. I don't know. I think it's come back. I grew up in Baltimore. And we got like a twang in our voice here. We say, "Hey, what's going on, hon? How you doing?" We can't talk like this. We can't talk all loose and uneducated. So maybe it's kind of similar to what's going on down there. I don't know, bro.
Dang, man. What happens in Baltimore?
Lots of shit.
For real?
Mostly avoiding downtown.
Yeah. Bobby, how are you doing today, man? How many cigarettes in are we?
Oh, fuck. I couldn't. I can't count. I don't know. I
need you to get a motherfucking whiteboard, dude. And you need to mark them motherfuckers down, dude. We got to keep track of this.
Bro, we used to do this. We used to do
yeah.
Bobby Nick's cigarette ticker and all this shit, and we would lose interest and fucking lose count in the middle of doing a show with the dude, man. You know he smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he burns those heaters, man. He's good at it too.
Bro, we caught him like last week with like a full fucking Asher, dude. He finished it off. My dude won Ash's fucking cigarettes, bro. I ain't never seen nobody like this guy.
Dang, man, that's pretty impressive.
I've done that like 3 times in the past 3 months. Like once a month.
Sitting there fucking one long fucking ash, bro. Yeah, so you got to hang out with the Shuli and the boys on the fucking network the other night. How was that, man? How'd you like that shit?
I liked it, man. As a matter of fact, I guess it's a promotion a little bit. Tomorrow night, I'll be on Corn Diff for an hour, and then I'm going live with Bob Levy and Uncle Jack, man. So
yeah, that's cool. I heard Bob Levy promoting that shit yesterday, bro. Yeah, he was like shouting it out. Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. So I'm excited, man. I like riffing with those guys. It's refreshing to be on panel with people that are fun.
no, that's great, man. And Bob is cool as fuck, man, about fucking giving us all a platform and doing our fucking shows, man, and showing us love, man. So you're gonna have a great time, no doubt. I know it, no fucking doubt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited about it. And yesterday, I actually went and did my first stand-up routine.
Did you, bro?
So,
How
I
did
did.
that go? How did that go, Granny?
Yeah.
You think I wrote anything, man? No, I went up there and there was a bunch of old people and I started making fun of veterans. And yeah, and no, the veteran that I was fucking with doing the crowd work with, man, did come up to me after the show and was like, "That was pretty fucking funny, man." So
there you go.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
well, I think we're kind of our own hardest critics a lot of times, bro. So you're probably never going to 100% like anything you do, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm my biggest critic. There is video of it, but I'm not showing it here. I'm gonna.
It'll be doxed pretty soon. You don't have to worry about that. Somebody will find that fucker and have it out there.
Well, there's only one person or two people that have it. The guy that recorded it and Lemmy right now. So,
all right.
But no, it was a lot of fun, man. Old people are really easy to make fun of. It turns out, and
not as easily offended, right?
Well, you know what? I didn't really care about that.
Okay, well, that helps. That always helps.
Yeah. So I just did crowd work, man. I didn't write anything down. I'll give you one joke. I said that I served, and this is how the veteran shit got brought up. I was like, yeah, I served, man. Yeah, I served for the government. I did time in county. It turns out that you're not allowed to leave either the military or county, dude.
There you go. Yeah, but go about talking about, because I know I've jumped on a couple panels with those guys on the Shuli Never. But tell me how you felt like kind of before you had to jump in there. Were you getting anxious about it and shit? Were you getting the butterflies in your stomach? Well, how was it?
No.
Nah. For real though? I mean, come on, man. I know you like hanging and keeping it loose, bro, but it is something about going up there, especially with Bob. But although they kind of make it easy on them when you go up in there, they're not really intimidating or anything like that, you know.
No, it wasn't intimidating, man. Like, again, I was more nervous about the stand-up routine in front of fucking 15 people than I was going on the podcast, man. I've been doing this shit for quite some time, dude. I know that I can talk with the best of them, and the podcasting shit. And I'll fucking say this, man. I'm gonna give credit to stand-ups more now because it is harder. Like, I dropped the mic and shit, and like it went. For my first time, everybody was like, "Dude, you actually killed for your first time." But like, there's a lot of improvement to be made there, and and I completely agree with that. You know,
you gonna rush back out there and do your second one anytime soon, or what are you thinking? What's your thought?
You know, I may, because the owner of the club came up to me and was like, and I got introduced as Granny. That's what I wrote down on it. So,
cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He was like, I looked at some of the podcasts and shit that you've done, and not to have a big header here or whatever, man, but like a lot of those open micers, because it was just an open mic night, man. Like, I didn't have I did 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Okay. So like it wasn't too extreme, but it was a good time. Like getting them to laugh. A couple people gave me their cards and was like, if you do podcasts and shit, I'd like to work with you. So we'll see, man. Maybe we'll get some of those characters on. There was a lot of cool people there.
Nice. Good shit, man. Well, I'm glad you checked that off on your list of kind of thing to do, but that's good. Good shit. Yeah, Chris is trying.
Have you ever done stand up?
No, I haven't. And Chris, being connected with Chris Abel, he's trying to drag me out on the stage. He's trying to encourage me to do that. So I've kind of tried what comedians say that you're supposed to write down your concepts and shit over the years. And I've kind of tried to write a little bit of stand up. But yeah, man, my ass be puckering up there, bro. So I got mad respect for you trying that shit, man.
Yeah.
Well,
that'd be pretty brave, I think, you know.
I mean, it's not really bravery for me, man. So like, I was in a punk rock band for a long time, dude. And I just did dumb shit on stage constantly. Clearly, like, if you know me, I'm kind of a wild card, man. So, I used to shove my I was fat at the time too. I used to shove my body into children's costumes and then throw fucking microphones at people and shit. Like at one dude, I split across the brow with a microphone. Dude, he was fucking bleeding everywhere.
Jesus.
Yeah. Again, punk rock shows are a little crazy, man. One of my biggest
G.G. Allen, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I was about to say that one of my biggest influences was G.G. Allen, but like I would never go to a G.G. Allen show because first of all, I don't want to get cummed on. But he is dead now. So
Shit. Well, I think what's great about you and what I like about you, and I know what Bob and a lot of other funnier people like about you, is that you're just brutal honesty, bro. Like a lot of times, 90% of the time, all you have to do is be honest and say what you're thinking off the top of your head, and you're a funny talking guy. So a lot of times, 90% of it comes out funny. So I think if you're just brutally honest, that's all about you, man. I love that shit.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And yeah, man, I got a lot of really positive feedback from those shows, and I would like to say thank you to everybody. And my goal is, I just hope you fucking laughed. You know what I mean? That's it, man. I hope you got a fucking good chuckle.
Oh yeah, people were eating it up. I saw you got a great reaction in the chat and everything, bro. But what are your other podcasts, bros? The shows that other people do shows with. What do they think? They think, oh, you're a sellout now because you work with Shuley, or you're Mr. Big Time now? I know you're not Mr. Big Time. You're not that guy. But are you getting shit about it?
No, man, no. I'm not getting any shit about it. I mean, Derek's kind of pissed at me because he would prefer to hang out with Stuttering John instead of the Tunneler. And look, man, here's my thing is that Shuley gave me that opportunity, and I've been working with him for some time. This wasn't like everybody knew about it. It was just whenever the time was happening. And we'll see what happens on BYB tonight, because I'm gonna go on, and I think Derek's probably gonna be fucking pissed at me, and we'll see what happens, man. It could be a fucking blow up. It could. But Derek is a friend of mine. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of how he feels about my current situation, he would have done the same fucking thing that I did.
Absolutely, man. And I kind of heard what you said. I don't know what this spell that Stuttering John has over your DGs and your Dereks and all like this, to where these people just kind of fawn over him and kind of want to serve him. And like a lot of guys say, that it seems like being his friend is like a full-time job. You kind of have to be telling him constantly like how much you love him and kind of working for him and with him. And I'm just not down with that game. I don't know. So, and I know
you know what I was surprised about? I saw Stuttering John tweet out yesterday that he's not going to turn on Derek for wanting to vote for Trump, but he does think it's a stupid idea. He does think it's a stupid idea.
So that's how. Go ahead, buddy.
I have the first question here. Who the fuck cares who you're voting for, man?
Exactly. 100%.
But it's very important to John that you align with his beliefs,
100%.
He's making an exception. He's making an exception for Quad for some reason. I don't know.
Well, yeah, self-serving, right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
Self-serving. He's burned every other fucking bridge. But I know I saw you kind of doing as much with Ray. I know you give no fucks because, what was it, a couple weeks ago, I think Ray was kind of in the mix, and it was kind of like some threat, like, or some talk about, oh, yeah, Ray, I'm really worried about, like, not being a co-host for, like, the shittiest comedian in the Dabbleverse or something like that. I heard you say some shit like that one time. And I love that shit, bro. I love that. And then,
yeah, man. No, I think Ray is wildly unentertaining, man. He like it again, and I would say this directly to his fucking face. Like, to tell you the truth, man, I don't think my set went fucking great, but I think it was probably better than most of the shit Ray's ever done. So like, man, Ray is a nice dude, I guess, other than the women murder. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna sit back and suck your fucking dick because you think you're some kind of big time fucking comedian, man. Fuck Ray.
Well, he's not, and I've had the opportunity to see Ray multiple times and Bob Levy multiple times. And when I lost my shit with Ray, see, you're faster to be honest than me, bro. I might have been thinking all these thoughts about Ray, but I'm Mr. Nice Guy. I didn't want to be the first one to shit on somebody, right? But then when I see Ray at these shows, kind of doing his thing, and then having the nerve to go on shows saying that that he should go on last after Bob, or that he, that. I'm like, what the fuck do you think you can fucking follow Bob fucking Levy? That's when I lost my shit, because I've seen him, the exact thing he did at Hackamania when he shouted down a fucking room. I watched him do that live, where he goes, "Will you guys shut the fuck up so I can finish my act?" I mean, he thinks that's fucking being a comedian, bro. He can't hold a room.
No, that's just raging out on a fucking crowd that thinks you're not fucking funny, man. And like, again, I don't know. Like, I've seen a couple things from him. I've never seen him live, but like, it seems like bomb after fucking bomb. And like, bro, like, go like weld or something.
It's all like
your shit isn't for you.
You'll half laugh and you go, maybe the next joke, maybe he's getting close, maybe the next joke, and you'll get that for like 5 or 7 minutes. And for me, it just never comes. But I loved him. Now he's getting off on the fucking sarcastic standing ovation that he got at fucking Hackamania, because he don't get fucking sarcasm. That they stood for him.
I didn't watch that. I saw a couple clips of it, man, but like,
yeah, I seen a couple guys covering it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when it comes to Ray, man, like I said, it is just like bomb after bomb. And like, how long are you going to do this shit when like you're just failing at it? That's my biggest thing, man.
Right. He's a middle-aged guy and he still thinks his moment is coming. But yeah, I would see Bob do these shows with Ray, and Ray seems to forget these shows where me and Bobby, Nick, and Stormy, and you could count his crowd on like one fucking hand, because Bob Lee was like really carrying him and helping him. And I would watch these shows before I was pondering doing this full time, bro. And I kept watching him. I'm going, man, I'm sitting here with half a skill. At least I can talk on a mic. And I'm thinking, if Ray can do this shit, there certainly should be a lane here for me. So that's kind of the way I felt about this shit too. I'm like, basically, if Ray can do it, any motherfucker can do this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I remember before he got involved with the Shuley Network, I remember being in Ray's chat with you, Stormy. We were like the only people, like 4 or 5 people, and I confronted him about that. I'm like, I've watched you since you only had like, or back when you only had like 4 or 5 live viewers. He's like, no, I've never had only 4 or 5
motherfuckers got
viewers.
amnesia, Bobby, Nick, because we could count. We could take attendance at that motherfucker. There were so few people there. Fuck yeah,
I know.
Yeah, he's fucking delusional, man. And you go on, bigger shows or whatever. Do you think I've ever said like, oh man, I went on fucking Shuley show? No, dude. I don't give a fuck. I had fun with them. That was it. Like, I don't know. It reminds me of that fucking Roy Clark song. It's nothing to me, man. Like, I just enjoy doing this shit.
Yeah,
and getting
I can
paid
tell
for it's a bonus.
Yeah, you're not about the whole loyalty thing. Like, well, just now that I've done this show, it means I have to be loyal to these guys, and now I've been disloyal. Yeah, I try to give no fucks about that neither, bro. You got to stay neutral in all this shit, you know?
You have to, man. And I'm not gonna hate somebody on somebody's fucking behalf. I fucking did Joey's C show, man. You know what I mean? Like, and I learned he couldn't swim, which is not fucking surprising.
I was gonna say not ideal. You're like, not surprising.
Yeah.
Whoa, look behind me. I'm drowning in a fucking pool. Whoa. Look behind me. Fucking
How you gonna live in Florida? You can't fucking swim, man. He's still as confused about alligators. Like, I don't get it.
Holy shit, man. So were you ever a Stern guy from back in the day? Like, how did you get hooked into all this podcasting and all these different kind of dabble verses, or this world, if you will?
So, no, man, I did listen to Stern with my mom, like on the way to school in like 5th grade. But no, I didn't listen to Stern, man. Actually, to tell you the truth, man, I was just a regular caller on a lot of the Bubba the Love Sponge shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what brought me in, and I ended up doing shows, and fuck, man, that was probably like 6 years ago. It's been damn near 6 years. Yeah. So
That's cool. That's how I got to know Bubba because I was a Stern guy because that was available up in my area. And then when he got on Sirius and he got Howard 101, he invited Bubba to kind of syndicate his show and do his show on Sirius. So that's how I got a whole exposed to that whole Bubba world and Ned and all those crazy guys and throwing fucking shit in the fan and all that kind of crazy stuff that they did. So that was a fun connection and a fun time in satellite radio, man, just radio in general.
You know the gimmick with Ned, right?
What he as far as what? His voice or whatever?
Yeah, he wasn't real, man. It was Manson the whole time.
I think it seemed like it was like an artificial character, like somebody else was doing a character there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I allegedly somebody in this panel did cocaine with Manson one time.
Oh, hey.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Well, we won't. None of us will rule ourselves out, and we'll leave it a mystery. How about that?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I went to meet him and shit, man. So
that's cool. Well, I do I'd like to do. I just go back because like Stern ain't what it used to be, bro. Like if you like been listening since you're in the 5th grade, then you probably at least had a little sense of wow, this motherfucker is crazy. Like I don't know what he's doing, but he's always up to something crazy. And so that's how it was on the Daily. So I got this video I was about to show from the days when it was kind of really crazy on the Daily. This is Crazy Cabby and High Pitch Eric, who we all kind of know, and they're supposedly doing like a foot race, like two fat asses doing a foot race, saying out competing each other. And we're going to see whoever loses can't be a part of the fucking show again, bro. So, want to hang around and watch this with us a little bit?
yeah, man. I got to go to the dump here in a little bit, but yes, I will. I'll watch this one.
All right. Well, let me know when you got to check out. But for now, let's check some of this out and just kind of let me know what you think about this. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I will take care of it, but it's not going to happen because I'm going to beat you. Right. Handily.
If you win, it's your chance to not only regard to
you see there's your boy John. There's Derek's boy John back in the day. Look when he's young and handsome.
Dang, man.
But bro, he was always a clown. They always considered him like the lifetime intern. It was part of the thread of the show. It was never like he was ever taken seriously. Like, ooh, John's up here with the writers. He was always this fucking clown right here.
But you'll have his ear. You'll be able to tell him all the great ideas you have.
Cabby, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can you arrange, because you are the producer of the Kane show?
Yes.
That Kane will even take a picture with Eric and Kane will have his shirt off?
Oh yeah, I can make that happen, Howard. I know I can. I know Kane well.
I'm gonna go through this a little bit.
Eric.
Sure.
See that? Is that
we got this fat, smelly guy with a really bad voice. Can we put him on VH1, please?
Yeah, is that a picture of Kane right there? Yeah. Let me see that picture. This is what you're playing
That's
for.
an old picture.
Well, wait a second.
Let me see that.
Vavoom.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe I'll raise the cat.
So look, this is Eric. High Pitch Eric would always claim that he wasn't gay, but he always wanted like these male-driven prizes. Like he wanted a meet and greet with this handsome fucking DJ at the station. But if you ask him, he was gay, Bobby Nick. No, I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Get your shoes. You got your high top?
I don't even have
There it is.
top.
That could be yours. High Pitch. That is it.
Oh, is that a contract?
We got a contract here too. They did this.
Look at that young KC there. Look at that young strapping KC.
You know, I'm looking at Kane. I want to race too.
Hey, Kevin. And you know what the great thing about Kane is? He's really actually a nice guy.
Yeah,
too.
he's a good guy.
Eric's not lying. He's a hell of a guy.
Right. Well, that's a dream date.
Right.
And bro, KC, the young handsome guy, he was catching all that punani from the Howard Stern show that Howard couldn't tap himself, man. This was the guy back in the fucking day, man. He was doing his thing.
In fact, you know, if you get to be friends with Kane, you know what Kane does every weekend in the winter, right? No. He takes his motorhome to wherever the Vikings are playing. So
maybe let's get out of some of the setup. We'll get into the race here.
Blew me out of the water.
With Kane.
If he wins in the air with Kane.
There you go, Eric. We got the idea. We got Cabby. We got High Pitch Eric.
You guys are hiring.
We'll find something for you to do.
All right. You know, Eric had an ad on the internet, to help out any morning shows that needed him. How many responses did you get on that?
Probably about 2.
Why aren't you working?
I don't know.
All right, listen, are you going to race or not?
I'm going to race.
You're going to race. Okay, let's take it. Good, this is good.
This is cool because they go out in the street, Bobby Nick, and it was rare, even in those days, that Howard would even go outside for much.
And then the race will occur.
Are you going to put a shirt on, or are you going to race just like that?
I'm going to put a shirt on.
You are.
That's no good.
Work up a sweat.
You've got more black.
There's going to be a big race. I will be back right after these words.
I dig how he elected for the Jeffrey Dahmers. You know what I mean? He went to the motherfucking optometrist and was like, "Let me get the most fucking serial killer glasses you can find on the planet."
Yeah, fucking Coke bottle specials, they called them, right?
Mm-hmm. For racing Crazy Cat.
Now why? What are you going to win?
A date with Kane.
A date with Kane?
Yeah.
Now, why do you? We know you want to date with the DJ. Let's get up. There's the guy Kane. This is the guy he wanted to meet. Well, when you call him out on it, no, I'm not gay. I just want to meet this guy. Let's see. He does the same thing with Donnie Wahlberg with Blue Bloods many years later.
What's up with it? He puts me in a tight spot. You know, do I piss Howard off if Cabby loses? Cabby's got our...
Let's get to the
Robin, pandemonium out here on the street.
This.
Could you see us out here?
Looks like an event.
All right, wait a second. I'm here first of all.
So yeah, the loser can have nothing to do with the Howard Stern show and can never come back in the studio again. That's what's at stake here.
I'm here with Crazy Cabby, who has issued the challenge to High Pitch Eric. How are you feeling?
I'm all right, buddy.
Positive. I'm going to beat his ass, and he's never going to bother us again, Howard.
Robin, as you know, let me recap what happened here during the High Pitch Eric birthday show.
Yes.
Crazy Cabby came in here bitching about High Pitch Eric, and he said, listen, let me get rid of you once and for all. We'll have a foot race. We'll run. And High Pitch Eric is freezing. His nipples are erect.
It's cold.
Oh, do you need a shirt?
No, I didn't need a shirt. I'm fine. I'm fine.
His teeth are falling out.
Maybe that'll help him run faster.
The cavity creep.
Why don't you guys go down to the starting position, and then I will be the judge, and I will see who finishes first. It'll be a fair and square fight to the end. Do you feel confident?
I feel confident.
Where are
you will never get a date with Kane or bother anybody in this building again.
If High Pitch Eric wins, he gets a date with Kane and appearance on the Kane show.
Yes.
Because High Pitch Eric is in love with Kane, the disc jockey at night. If he loses, Robin, it means he is banned from coming into our building. He is banned from calling the show incessantly.
He can't step on the block anymore.
Right.
Now, where are they racing from? What's going on
Robin,
here?
there's a start point all the way down. You can't see it on camera right now. I'm looking at the start point. I would say that the entire race is how many feet? 100? What is this?
100 yards.
100 yards.
I'm going to do Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson speed today.
This is what I'd call a sprint, 100-yard sprint.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the battle of High Pitch Eric versus Crazy Cabby.
For the honor of you, stop stalking us.
Right. How you
Any
feeling,
strategy?
Eric? Strategy, Eric?
No, I'm just feeling nervous, but I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be close.
And you think it'll be close?
Fat ass.
So we got two big guys here. Neither one of them are the ideal athletes there, right, Bobby Nick?
No.
No. So that was always funny too.
I remember wondering, is like who's gonna win this here? Because it's like neither of these guys look like they're in.
Like a healthy specimen of anything, do they? Like nothing, for sure. Let's see. LOL. Stand up is fun, BF, says J Dog. Yeah, I got to try it. It's my bucket list thing, like I said. And Chris is going to push me to it. So I'm going to have to check that one off. Ha ha ha, says Dream Man. I think mine is 500. Don't remember. You love brutal honesty. Well, there you go. We got the man. He's so brutal. He got off the camera. He's like, I ain't sitting around for this shit, BF. Talking about low standards. All of my cheese burned, Granny from Mandy Diff. Remind you then. FSJ says Dream Man. We know that's a common thing. I grow only 3-4 times. Y'all got the grow and talk going. Let's see. This is my favorite video of all time. Mandy. Thank you, say. I don't know anything about it being illegal. Admitting that would show intent. There you go. Plead ignorance. They always say plead ignorance, right? I'm going to his channel now. Subscribe so I get notifications. LOL. Oh, as long as I'm smoking. You got it. And for Kate Meany, she was at a Trump rally. F Stut Joe says psych. So they were kind of going on with your comment. Hey, I can see you back, Granny. Yeah, so he'll accept if you give him patronage and you kind of tell him, the things he wants to hear, he'll kind of accept who you vote for, maybe. Let's see. All right.
He looks like Randy from the fucking Trailer Park Boys, man.
You're not wrong, yeah. That big fucking burger belly.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. It smells in here. What do you come on, King of all this?
He's talking about me, man. He can go fuck himself.
I figured that King was checking in. But Granny, now is this a coincidence, buddy, or did you happen to notice that I included a super chat when I stopped by your corn dip show like last month or so? Did you notice that? It was in my beginning of my show today.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I heard you say that I was in it, so I as a narcissist, I went back and looked, and yeah, man, that's fine, No,
I didn't know if we were vibing. You just happened to feel like, hey, man, I don't know why I want to go on BF show today. I think that motherfucker's talking about me. I was kind of interesting that you showed up on this day when I included that clip. That's all I was getting at. Cool shit. Let's see. Man. That's true, donkey. Let's see. Terry Neese checking in says, I will not tolerate this Ray bashing. Now, Terry Nee, other than Scott Fitzpatrick, Granny, other than Terry Nee, Scott Fitzpatrick is probably the only other bigger Ray fan we have here. So they don't go for the Ray bashing, or we call it honesty here, Granny.
Yeah, man, he looks like an overweight Undertaker, so I don't take his opinion into consideration.
I kept filtered on. There's mail 2. Let's see. They're talking about mad weed and mailing shit. Let's see. Psych says, "Shut up, Terry Nee." Let's see. It's the worst way to listen to Stern with your mom. Oh, listen with your mom. Yeah, you're right about that. Sheriff. Trying to just get through some of these. I'm a huge Bubba Army. Everyone did blow with Manson. That's not cool. Everyone did blow. Apparently. Holy shit. I never watched.
Yeah, but he would always say that he never did it, man. And I when I was hanging out with him, dude. Somebody on the panel allegedly.
Right, exactly. Somebody did. We're not going to say who, but now look, that was back in the old days, bro. And you're a loyal bro. You do what bros do. Like when you do stuff back in the day, you don't snitch and tell people. But I have a feeling that if some of this stuff went down in this day, that's like ripe for doxing, right? I did cocaine with that motherfucker. He's lying, They'd be telling them motherfuckers right away.
Yeah, I'm not telling on nobody because he when he blocked me and got all fucking pissy at me and some other shit happened that I'm not even going to get into.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I don't give a fuck who you tell, blah, 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 blah. So that was his words. And so, yeah. Breaking news.
Breaking news. I've heard you do your breaking news before. I recognize that. Let's see. All right, let's get back into this. What's it say? Granny, you were saying, you shouting out to the chat fam. You're getting a lot of love in the chat fam. Everybody's welcoming you here to BF Live. You said that you was a fan during the Tuddy, Trace, and B Buff. What's that? B Fud times? What is all that stuff? That's what's that? All Bubba references?
Yeah. So Tuttle was a co-host. Trace was Manson's kid, and B Fud it was like man. How do I? Let me put this. He was like a Bubba Wack Packer.
Okay, all right.
So
I'm surprised you haven't crossed path with Wendy doing some of these stuff down there, because Wendy, lived down there her whole life, and she's done some of these older kind of established Tampa kind of area shows down there. So I'm surprised you guys haven't crossed paths in your lifetime. Let's see. Midday. Go, buddy.
I've never crossed paths with Wendy except for on actual shows. You know what I mean? Like, so I've never met her, but I never went to shows, man. I was listening to Bubba in the early 2010s. That's when I became a fan, and I just like calling people and fucking with them.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
So that's how it happened. Yeah.
Cool shit, man. Those were definitely the good times, Granny. The old Bubba was pretty crazy, says our friend Psych here.
Yeah.
I can smell the shit winds changing, says Dream. From the looks of the panel, today must be Mental Monday on BF Live. Whoa. we resemble that more, Mark Kahuna Nui. How you doing there, brother? Happy Monday. Let's see. Hey, Big Kahuna from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Kahuna from Psych. Hey, Tiff. Oh, rap snitches telling all their business. Sit in the courtroom and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Dream Man dropping lyrics. Mandy Diff is called the AC Guide, folks. She's gonna be cool soon. Mahalo Kahuna.
Tomorrow.
Let's get back into watching this clip. Let's get back into watching this here. Let's see these two specimens of health race.
You're going down. Yeah, whatever. Let's race. Let's get down.
There's Jackie the Joke Man in the background.
And Jackie the Joke Man will be.
Oh, look at Ronnie. Here's Ronnie right here. That's his security guard there, Granny. Right? You familiar with Ronnie, the limo driver?
Yeah, the limo driver. Yeah, man. Actually, I've talked to him on Bubba before.
Did you?
Really?
Oh, that was cool back in those days where he let's fuck some whores, where he went to Bubba's wedding and kind of blew it the fuck up. You remember hearing all that shit on the radio? That was fun shit, man. When those crews that was fun shit.
What is that, Jack? Are you hearing this? Jackie's going to be on the
I like how they said he's the bodyguard from like the knees down and shit like that.
Telephone. You're going to say, get on your.
Artie said he was so short you could see his feet in his driver's license photo.
Market said go. Robin, can you hear Jackie?
Yes, I can.
All right. When Jackie says go, after go, Scott, you can pot down Jackie's
Now,
telephone.
where's the finish line?
Robin, you're going to see the finish line right here. As you can see, it's in front of Tino's Ristorante and Figueroa's Pizzeria Figueroa.
They're Stuttering John. Look, see? They're Stuttering John, being the important head writer guy. He's holding up the tape for the finish line next to Howard.
Is that painter's tape?
I don't know what the fuck it
For
is.
them to have a string.
Maybe, yeah, it might be.
Now, guys.
Runners to your mark, get set, go, is what we're going to do, all right?
Jackie's
All
getting
right,
them
Jackie's
prepared.
getting them lined up.
There
These
we
are
go,
two
ladies.
very heavy-set boys.
Got your money on fat ass
Jackie,
or fat
whenever you're
ass?
ready.
Because you're huge.
High pitch Eric versus Crazy Cabby. Crazy
Yeah, come this way a little bit.
Crazy Cabby weighs 10 more pounds than High pitch Eric. High pitch Eric weighs 310. I think Crazy Cabby's 320. Robin, I'll try and call it for you, the action.
All right.
Jackie, the joke man, whenever you're ready.
You all set?
Yeah.
Runners to your mark,
Oh.
get set, go!
High pitch Eric is in
I
the
think
lead.
he jumped the gun
High pitch
now.
Eric is in the lead. Here comes
Uh-oh.
Crazy Cabby. Crazy Cabby coming in ahead. Crazy Cabby wins it. High pitch Eric is banned from the show.
The fat guy won.
High
Did you
pitch
see
Eric
those
no
bellies
longer-
and
So anyway,
tits
High
fucking
pitch, you were in
bouncing
the
up and
lead for
down?
half the race.
I think he jumped the gun.
High pitch, you were in the lead for half the race. What happened?
I don't know. I'm ready to go again.
Again, that's it. It's over. How do you feel, Crazy Cabby? I kicked your fat, stinky ass, and you're done. You leave us alone, pal. High pitch. This means you can no longer call people and harass them, and you cannot set foot in the building. Is that correct?
Yeah, I got it.
You understand the rule?
He's crying.
Are you crying?
I'm sad. I'm sad.
Rub evil flag, girl. Yeah. Yeah. You suck. Crazy Cabby, a lot was on the line. Your boss, Kane,
Could have had
could
to
have had to
do
go on a date with High Pitch Eric.
some
You
really
saved
heinous
him.
things.
I
yeah.
saved Kane, and I saved the integrity of this block. No longer will fat, smelly, High Pitch Eric ever step foot
Look at Howard
on
laughing.
57th Street, the Howard Stern Building. Right.
All right, there you go. And that was it, y'all. That's enough
Oh
of that.
man! And he cut a wrestling promo like right at the end too.
Yeah, cut a promo. Just finish it off. Rub it in. Let's hope that concrete was reinforced, as our friend Dream Man. Donks, hey bud, from Kahuna Noi. J-Dog is laughing, so that's a good thing. They both run like they need a nap after. They both look like they need a nap after that run. No doubt, man. No doubt. All right, man.
How long do you think that was, man? Was it 100 meters? If
Bro,
that?
it wasn't even like from one block to yeah, right. It might have been like a 100-yard dash or something, and them dudes were winded. Well, that was so funny at the time, man. It's because like with all this podcasting and radio, it's all about shit talking, right? So you got two fat fucks fucking shit talking each other, and that's what you ended up with on the Stern Show back in the day. So that's cool. Let's see. Granny misses the professor, says Kahuna Nui.
Oh
Got him-
shit!
That dude
Hey,
lost his fucking mind on me, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
The professor is this
yeah.
wrestling minded guy that was on No Filter, and yeah, we had him on. Granny got the invite to come up, and Granny just I don't even remember what Granny started off with this guy, but this guy just went off. It was like holy fuck, he wasn't even making any fucking sense. And Jesus Christ.
No, it was just gay F words and how much of a loser I am and how I fuck dudes and then Lemmy came on and he was like, "There's no way that you fuck her." And I was like, "Well, we've only been together for 8 years." No, you're right, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, speaking of that, I noticed that's a theme when John does any show with a female on it. Right away, he identifies with them and he's mentally fucking them, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I
I
saw
think
him
John's fucking jacked his dick to my old lady before. I'll say that. I'll say that out loud.
Oh, 100% sure.
I wouldn't even think that you're lying, especially after I saw his last appearance when he was kind of going, she's very beautiful. I saw him like carrying on over Lemmy, and no insult to Lemmy, but he kind of does that on he always thinks that whatever show he goes on that has a female on it is automatically picking up on his, his superior sexuality and all this shit. He's a fucking wild dude, man.
Yeah, his je ne sais quoi, if you will.
Yeah, is that what that is? Yeah. So, but I know, but you probably give no fucks about that. And I know Lemmy's cool. Shout out. I see her do her Twitch show on some mornings and shit. So that's a fun shit.
Why you think I like? Why you think I like to fuck her, man?
No shit.
She is an attractive woman.
There you go.
There you go.
But and I know you kind of just rolled with him. But yeah, then he can't stop carrying on. You know, it's a one thing to be complimentary about your girl, but when you hear him saying it 2 and 3 times, and you're like, this dude's thinking about fucking my old lady, man. You're like, what the fuck? You know. So
yeah, take that, Husey, you Irish piece of shit.
That bastard. Don't bring him up. Shout out Husey. Let's see. Let's see. Eric's fear of fish has always been hilarious. Oh yeah, and they would take remember that? Yeah, they take a wrapped fish from a fish market. Get it away from me! Yeah, he goes fucking running like a fucking freak, man. Kahuna's laughing. So is Dream Man saying, "Ha ha." I saw that. The balls popped out. Man, Mandy saw balls popping out during that run. She was watching in a way that we weren't. Let's see. He would not shut the fuck up, says Big Konoi, about that guy. The professor. Sounds like he's projecting, says the Dream Man. 100 Space Nerd. Corn Diff cracks me up, says Space Nerd. What do you think about that, Granny? Corn Diff? Your buddy?
What? Yeah. No, yeah, he's a friend of mine, man. Corn Diff's fucking hysterical. I really like being a piece of shit with him. Because he's a huge one and so am I. And man, the back and forth that we have, like even if it's backstage, man, it's the same shit on the fucking show. We just try to demoralize each other as much as fucking possible. And I love it. I think it makes us sharper.
That's cool. And you do like a show. I think you do a show like a couple afternoons a week, right, on the Corn Diff channel, right?
Yeah, when I have time, man. Yeah, so I'm switching jobs, and so the afternoon shows probably are gonna go. But when I don't have to work, yeah, man, I do an afternoon show, and it's been going well.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you mix it up with Bob, because Bob's a great guy to mix it up with. It's gonna be a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on Jack Shack channel.
Mm-hmm.
On the Jack Shack, huh?
Yeah, the old Jack Shack, man. I think I think that Jack's seen Bob Levy's wiener. I feel like the urinal, he was like peeking over his shoulder.
Yeah, because ever since they kind of megged up at those comedy shows, you're right. There's been a different kind of like a chat dynamic with those guys. It's gotten a little more homo, hasn't it? For sure.
It has, man. And have you ever had a fucking dude with a barbed wire tattoo peek over your shoulder to look at your dick?
No. He's admiring Bob's hog over the skull.
Yeah, man. Have you ever seen the movie with Pamela Anderson called Barbed Wire?
If I did, it was a long time ago. What part of it?
All right, well, think about that, but like nothing like that. Creepier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Keep it one urinal away, guys. No pecker checking at the urinals. Rule number 1. Corn is getting the love from Mandy Diff. Let's see. The stream on spot running. Reverend Wild Bill, hello from Space Nerd. All right, why don't we get into this? Since we got our friend Granny here, we're going to be here till like the 3 o'clock hour. I watched the sequel to that. Bang Wire, says Dream Man, to Barbed Wire. Bang Wire. I don't know if that was a sequel. Let's see. Get on a bang wire. All right, why don't we do this? I got some guys here. We got some guys in the chat, and plus ladies like some sexy ladies too. Why don't we get in? I got a segment here I like to do called Hot Girls Doing Different Shit. So I found hot chicks playing guitar, bagpipe, doing construction, do all kind of stuff. And today I got some hot chicks on video. Hot chicks chopping wood. We're going hot chicks wood chopping. Oh man.
Canadian. Are they Canadian?
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll have to see. Maybe Bobby Lego have to fill us in on this one. Let's look at this. I like to find hot chicks doing various shit. So here's hot chicks chopping wood on BF Live. Let's see about these things here. I noticed this, Granny, because I don't know if what your feed looks like, but my kind of feed of Instagram, I kept getting all these like hot chicks, and they were like playing these like mad guitar solos, like Pink Floyd and all this shit. And I'm like, where are like all these like fucking hot chicks with like titty shirts been all my life playing like lead guitar and shit, man? So it kind of took me down this whole rabbit hole. Hot chicks doing all kind of shit. So we got hot chicks chopping.
Yeah, our
wood.
feed sounds the same.
There you go. I'm like really? That. That's good.
There's one thing about the algorithm, man. It fucking works.
But you're not wrong, man, because I do like that conspiracy show with Shawnee some nights. I got conspiracy shit coming up. I got hot chicks coming up. My algorithm's probably like, who is this motherfucker? But let's check this out. I just like good hot chicks. I like hot chicks chopping wood. Let's check this one out. Here we go. Yeah.
That's a terrible swing, though.
Yeah, she's definitely more in it for the look, it looks like, than the skill. Maybe some of these other girls got skill, although she's getting it.
Oh, she got it.
There she goes.
Look at that. But I love the effort, bro, of like they dress up in their best makeup and hairdo, the sexy costume and all, and they'll get they'll get mad views for doing this shit.
Wow.
There you go. That's my first one. So if I sound a little jealous, I am. Yeah. Maybe we wouldn't get away with doing this shit, man. Putting on a sexy costume. Nobody give a fuck. Let's see.
No, man, don't say that. I pull my balls out and start chopping wood and fucking I get the same amount of views. I have nipples tattooed on my balls, you know what I mean? So like
you have what tattooed on your balls?
Nipples.
Nipples, okay. I thought you were going to say you had like a bigger penis tattooed on your penis, maybe. I didn't know. Let me see.
Wait, how the fuck would somebody have a bigger penis?
Well, while you ponder that, we'll watch this another hot chick chopping wood right here on BF Live. Right.
All right.
Let's check this out. What time is it? Oh, BF, you gonna get caught, right? BF.
Man, I don't believe this shit. She just one-tapped all those. They were pre-cut, man.
Bro, come on, man.
They might have been.
Let me show it again. They won't read. Let me say. Come on, you think? All right, let's see. I like it. That's why I'm glad you're here commenting, because I'm just stuck on the hot chicks and the titties shaking. But you about some facts. Let's see.
Yeah, man. You don't one tap a motherfucking stump like that, bro.
All right, let me see. I'm looking. I don't see. There might be some cracks, but once again, I'm looking at one crack in particular. But go ahead. Let's check this out. Here we go. I'm looking for one crack. Here we go.
You know what time it is. 1, 2, and 3.
That motherfucker went.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't see no split above it. Let's see. Oh, she got that one to the side. She barked that one, bro. She barked that one. That's all that was. She stripped bark on that second one. Let's see. I don't know. Man. If you put makeup on and you dress up in a hot outfit, you can do anything. The world is your oyster, Granny.
That wood'll cut itself.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
I wish I was a chick, dude. Fuck. You know how much more successful I'd be in life if I was a hot chick and fucking made up stories about chopping wood, dude.
Man whore would be a thing, huh?
Bro, yeah, no, I'd be a total slut, man. Butthole, pussy, dude. Yeah, everything.
All right. Well, I got one more submission for you. And this girl, she really went through it. We got all the lighting. We got the pretty clothes. We got everything. And we got chopping wood right here on BF Live. Hot chicks doing stuff. Hot chicks wood chopping. Let's check this one out. And notice the clothes. Look at the lighting. I mean, I think everything is like perfect about this. Look at this. There you go.
See, yeah, that one seemed real, man. The other one just didn't.
That was legit. Look. Oh, you got the distance shot. She's got them skills. Look at that. But you got the tree lighting. I mean, the effort they go through it. I'm telling you, she's probably got mad hits on this. Mad views.
Probably, man.
But I likes it. I'm jealous. I'm mad, but I like it. There you go.
Man, you just watch. You ever jerked off to some shit like this?
What do you think I'm doing right now? What do you think? Let's see. Let's see what everybody's saying.
I can't see your hands, man. I guess whatever my imagination's up to.
That's probably best for everybody. Watch that one. Let's see. Show a little ball cleavage. They want to see your ball cleavage, I think. Let's not do that. I'm trying to stay on the air. Let's see.
Yeah.
Kahuna Nui says, got to get back to work chat. Bobby's and Granny's catch y'all. All right, see ya. Bobby's and Granny. Later, Kahuna Nui. This is premium content, says J-Dog.
Yeah.
See ya, Kahuna Nui. Peace, Kahuna from Dream Man. You're getting all the love. And Psych is a jack-off. That's right. Hey, while you're here, and I got some, you can say whatever you want. I mean, as you always do, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But let's see, that was my hot chicks doing stuff, wood chopping. Do you ever catch the wind? I know Bob's a Perry Caravello fan, and you hear his name thrown around a lot. What do you think of that dude, man? What are your impressions?
Perry Caravello. All right, so man, I'm torn with that. I do know who he is. I've watched his stream a few times. I think it's a bit.
You think it's a bit?
Yeah, man. It can't not be a bit, right? Or is he like really that crazy? Like I'm gonna ask Bob about it tomorrow.
And he'll give you. I think he'll tell you probably much like I did. And I only go from my own personal belief about this. Is I went back and watched the Windy City Heat movie. See, bro, because I thought that maybe as the years gone on, he's gotten like diminished and they're kind of taking advantage. But if you go back and watch that Windy City Heat movie, bro,
I've seen it.
He was like that back in the day. So it's like when I kind of saw that, I'm like, okay, well, it's not so much that they're making fun of a guy with diminishing skills. This fucking guy has always been like crazy and had these thoughts of stardom and stuff. He's just a wacky guy, and maybe he's a little chemically imbalanced. But if it wasn't for chemically imbalanced people, we wouldn't be having no fucking shows to do, bro.
True.
Yeah, that's true, man. I think I got a chemical imbalance too a lot.
Exactly.
So.
Oh, we know you do. We know you do, Grant.
Shut up, Bobby.
It's all right. I do too, motherfucker.
That's
We're
cool.
all
But
chemically
yeah, but Granny, what I love about the Perry show, like my show and shit, is the chat family, bro. Like I didn't expect that I would get to know like all these cool people like Bobby, Nick, and get people like yourself that are just kind of chill and hang out, man. So it's cool when I go in there and everybody like shouts you out and you go from show to show, man. I love the chat family and all this shit, man. That's been the best thing.
Yeah, man, it's cool to networking with fucking cool people that you can hang out with and do shit like this with is always awesome, man. But you don't think that Perry's a bit whatsoever?
No, I don't think he's not that good. I don't think he's that smart to fucking lay it down the way he needs to, like every single time, bro. No, I don't think he's that good at that being consistent. I think he's just that fucking dude. They know how to push his buttons. Bob knows how to push his buttons, and you'll see. And Bob will give you an answer. You can take his advice or his opinion too. But that's just my personal take. Is that yeah. I mean, just certain words and things and thoughts and ideas just trigger him, bro. He's like irrational. I don't know what made him irrational. It might have been his car accident or chemical imbalance, but he's just crazy. Go ahead, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, I've heard from people who have met him in real life when like there's nobody else around and he's doing shit that seems like a bit that he would do on a show, and they're like, what the fuck? Like,
and he'll definitely probably get a better answer out of Bob because Bob has had the moments that you're speaking about with Perry, those off camera, just hanging out in backstage or kind of at somebody's pad or something like that, man. But either way, it's kind of funny. It's an interesting world. We have fun, like kind of like super chatting and kind of getting him to do crazy shit, eating the stuff and all that stuff. But the biggest thing I like about it is the family that I get out of the chat family, man. So we'll be doing that tonight.
Did you participate in the Steal-a-thon?
Well, yeah, according in the chat, we all did. We all kind of threatened that, yeah, Perry, I'm coming and I'm taking this. We're taking your credenza. Right. I love that shit. And bro, right, a fucking dresser. And what I love about it is that they have like those media shares with the digital voice, and she'll say some outlandish shit like, Perry, you only like men, and he'll be like, fuck you, you're a fucking piece of shit. And then the next one will be, hi Perry, this is Scarlett Johansson and I'm coming over to fuck you. And he'll go, oh yeah, well I totally believe this one. Like it'll be one right after another, bro. It's like he's got selective hearing and selective belief. He's a cross. Yeah. Well, that's why we watch him. It's because he's an interesting mofo, and we're kind of always we're always figuring that out. Like Granny, like is this guy? Like is he that guy or is he crazy? And that is part of the fun of watching the show.
Now, do you recall? You don't watch. You've never really watched Steel Toe very much, have you? Other than just like clips and coverage or whatever.
Absolutely, I couldn't never get into the dude. Yeah, never watched it.
Yeah. But do you recall him going after Tomb?
Oh, Tom B. Yeah, Tom B. No, I can't say that I'm recalling the incident you're talking about. What did he do when he went after Tom B?
He was saying that Tom B is exploiting Perry and like it was basically like abusing a mental patient and shit, man. So
yeah.
I think he did it for coverage, really, to tell you the truth, but it didn't work because
that's what he does. He tried to get involved with the original DabbleCon. And so Bob, once again, like Ray, I didn't know shit from Steel Toe until Bob kind of drug him into our universe. And I said, okay, Bob is a smart guy with comedy. I'm going to check out anything Bob recommends to me. So that's the only reason that the guy is really on my fucking radar at all. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, we're coming to DabbleCon. And I'm like, I'm like thinking, I never once thought, boy, I really wonder what fucking Aaron and his wife thinks about anything in the Dabbleverse, man. So he was just glomming on because he's like a heat seeker. He just wants to go wherever the current heat is.
All right. Well, yeah, I got to go, man. It's been a pleasure, everybody. Thank you. Yeah.
You want to throw some plugs out there, Granny? Thanks for stopping in, bro, and thanks for asking. Throw out some plugs. Well, you're going to be on a good show tonight. That's probably get some heat.
Yeah, man. We'll see what happens. BYB. Check us out on Corn Diff 7 Eastern. Every Tuesday and Thursday, and Sundays at 2. So yeah, check us out, man. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen.
Good shit. Thanks for checking in.
All right, Granny.
Thanks, Granny. Thanks for checking in, brother. Take care. Have a great day. Tell them we all said hello. Have a good one.
Peace out, Granny.
Later, man. That was awesome. That was cool, man. I'm always, once again, I love coming up, waking up, and just doing my show and being surprised. And the fact that he kind of wanted to come on here and do shows, because I know, like he says, he's 100% honest all the time, brutally honest. And so the fact that he wants to come on here, it kind of tells me something that he honestly wants to come on here, or otherwise he wouldn't have. Just to. So I love that. Thanks, Granny, for stopping in, buddy. Let's see.
Granny's a good dude. Granny's a good dude. He will tell you straight to your face what he thinks of you. His honest opinion.
Yep. I love that.
Yeah,
I think that's a big. I think that's a big reason why Bob is so funny, and we all love Bob too. It's because Bob has that brutal honesty thing about him, and it's a good place to think. Psych says he's mentally challenged. I thought it was a bit, but there's no way he's that good. That's what I say too, Psych. That's what I say too. And so for some of the reasons that the examples that I just gave, because he'll think the next message from Scarlett is right after a shitty media share is like legit. And he's just so funny with just the fact that an idea or a notion about doing something will piss him off. Just talking about it, like we're gonna come here and do something. You don't even have to do it. All you got, or like saying he's gonna move to Florida, like the whole thing with that. So that's all funny. Let's see. Dude, totally getting them egg rolls. I'm getting you going with that. I was going to check in on egg rolls, but on the National Day calendar. But the only thing I liked about egg rolls, Bobby Nick, is I like the flaking on the outside. I like the crust on the outside of an egg roll, but I don't eat all the stuff that's inside. You like egg roll? You like Chinese egg roll? Today's National Egg Roll Day as well.
It all depends on where it's from, because like I don't know, some egg rolls just taste. I don't know. They're just nasty tasting them sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
But a lot. Sometimes they're good though if they're prepared right. I don't know what it is that they have to do to them.
Yeah, that's why
I don't even really know what's really in an egg roll, but
and they have spring rolls. They have egg rolls.
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of stuffed in there that I'll never eat. There, Bobby Nick. Our friend J Dog says, "No, it's filled with a bunch of stuff that I don't eat." J Dog says, "I've been watching Parrot since 2013. He's really fucked up." LOL. Yeah. I don't think that's an act. He's too consistent all the time. 100%. J Dog says, "Psych." J Dog says, Big 3 podcast is legendary along with Windy City Heat. Yeah, and I've been watching more. I was watching something Big 3 last night. I was watching it Windy City Heat. But let's see. His phone calls on Patreon let you know he's truly off. Yeah, if you ever want to get some of the behind the scenes, join the PCL Patreon, please. Or you can also become a member. You can be a ShopVac level member for $4.99, or you can be Credenza level for $9.99, and you can get all this behind the scenes stuff. And Tom B will post their actual calls, their phone conversations when they're off the air. It's not for a bit. Perry might not even know he's being recorded every time. So if you ever want to hear that, you can hear that on the Patreon. Thank you, Psych. Ask Bob to see his messages from Perry. That'll be another way of proving it, J-Dog. No need to listen to his messages to Tom B on Patreon. Really? No need? Doesn't it? Let's see. Or you need, maybe. At Bobby, have you actually tasted one? Are we talking about this Bobby or egg roll, Bobby Nick?
Well, I know I've tasted one.
I've only
you never.
Yeah, because it's all just vegetables and a bunch of stuff.
Stuff you don't eat. Yeah,
but they smell good. I like the breading on the outside. I like the outside crust. Iced tea.
So have you ever picked the bread off and ate that?
I just picked like the deep fried crust, the outer shell.
Oh, that's what
you
do. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the taste of that. I've done that. Yep, I've done that. Iced tea, not sweet tea, no lemon, says Space Nerd. In a weird way, Granny helped me. In a weird way, Granny helped me psychology. There you go. That's cool. That's cool. I love when friends stop in. Yes, BF is a picky eater, I think. Yes, I am. That is a fair assumption. Bit of an understatement.
I thought I was a picky eater. Jesus Christ.
Look, Space Nerd Said, yeah, he totally is. He doesn't like Mexican food. There you go. Dream Man, I've watched many hours of the Big Three. Let's see. Or Condiments, a funny guy. That's right. My friends know me. My people know me, Bobby Nick. I put it all out there. And that's kind of something I was never always proud to say, because I always thought, I always felt that I was like a standout, like I was a weirdo, Bobby Nick. And maybe I still am. But maybe I'm just more comfortable with being that non-vegetable eating weirdo now. But yeah, I've always felt like that.
I think if you don't like eating something, then don't eat it, you know?
I had a hard time with society, like going to dinners and going to family functions and people asking, you got a big plate there. Why didn't you eat this? Why didn't you eat that? What are you doing this? You know, all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of went through all that. There was definitely public pressure about it. And I always wasn't open about it. But you guys make me feel open about it, man. I could say anything around you guys.
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't understand how you could eat fruit candy, but not eat actual fruit. But then you started explaining it's a texture thing, right?
I could, and
like
I didn't
the flavors,
yes.
but you don't like the texture of actual fruit. So
that's right. Until I got older, Bobby Nick, I couldn't even articulate that because I'd be like, I couldn't figure out how to explain it properly. But that is what it is. It's about biting into certain things. There's certain things many things I like the flavor of, but I don't like biting into that thing. But I will eat something that's flavored that. Yep, that's my quirk. But there you go. Syke says, I'm with Bobby Nick. If you don't like something, don't eat it. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the same way about that, like with the avocado torture that he's been getting, or some people will talk about, they get violent when you talk about pineapple and ham on pizza. It's like, as long as I'm not paying for it and I don't have to consume it, I don't care what you put in your gut. But then Terry reminded us that not caring what other people eat is a sign of homosexuality. I remember that, Terry. Don't think that I don't remember that, buddy. Let's see. Syke says, my mom doesn't like any fruit either. I've never understood how that's possible. They are all so different. It's texture, Syke. Biting into something. I don't like banana, orange, texture. It's like biting into something I don't like. Life is too short to eat food you don't like, Space Nerd. There you go. But it took me getting older and kind of owning myself and being just, hey, man, this is who I am. And it kind of helps letting people know that I'm a picky eater, because then I find other picky eaters, and I have. I did let me see if I can find that. Let me try that. Al Michaels, P-I-C-K-Y. He is like one of the first and like only prominent. Yes, here it is. I got to play this for you. I think I played it months ago, but this was one of the guys that kind of made me feel like I wasn't the only person in the world that felt this way, since we were going on this topic. This is famous sportscaster Al Michaels, who has a confession about his eating habits. And boy, I've never bonded with somebody so much more than this guy in this clip right here. Check this out.
Is it true that you have never knowingly eaten a vegetable in your life?
That is true.
That is true.
I was born when my parents were 18 and my mother hadn't even read Dr. Spock at that point. So she just let me have the run of the course. And I always pushed the vegetables away. To this day, no. And I guess what I've proven, Chris, is that man does not need vegetables to survive.
But is it just possible that you would like, I'm thinking of one of the more non-objectionable vegetables, a carrot?
Oh, please.
You don't know how much I feel this clip.
Yeah, right.
I mean, really? What? I mean, how would you know? You've never tasted it.
I look at
Heard that 10,000 times when I was growing up.
I just don't even like the look of it.
Oh.
And I surmise what it might taste like in terms of the texture of it. I think a lot of it probably has to do, it just doesn't look like something that would go down well.
Ah, there you go, Al. That's my dude. That's my dude. He made me feel normal about this shit, Bobby Nick. And I didn't discover that till like last year after doing this show.
Yeah, you definitely aren't the only one out there that's like that.
But I've never heard, like I said, you never hear somebody making bold statements. And because look, you see, I mean, you have a fame, Chris Wallace, a reporter, and he's getting grilled like I used to get grilled by my family. Like, how don't you know? You never tried it. You never tried it. And then my family would always try to sneak the things in my food. They did all that kind of stuff. So we got off on a little vegetable talk here. Crazy Hillbilly says, "What's up, y'all? How you doing, man? Come on, Crazy Hillbilly, get in here." we're doing it. We're having fun here on a Monday BF Live. We're hanging out with a chat family, and we had an unexpected guest, a granny, stop in, who's kind of known from the Corniff channel. And you can see him on BYB tonight when him and Derek kind of talk about all the Stuttering John stuff. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
Granny. Are you planning on being there for that, Bobby Nick, or you got other shows going on or what?
No, I'll be doing the Lunatic Lounge.
That's right. I know you got 10 other shows you got to think about.
Yeah, exactly.
Man's laughing. Our friend Sykes says, I've tried a lot of things. I hated my whole childhood in my brain, but discovered I do like them years later. But much like Al Michaels, I'm still that texture dude, you know? And
yeah, I can relate to Sykes' comments there, because when I was really young, I didn't like pork chops or steak.
Wow.
And now, dude, like, holy shit. I mean, I remember I think I was like 14 when I tried that stuff again. And it was like, what the fuck was I thinking? This is actually really fucking good.
And I was amazed last week that our friend C-Mox, who kind of watches but doesn't always chat, they said in the chat, shout out if you are watching and not chatting, that they said after 25 years, Bobby Nick, for being a vegetarian, went back to eating meat, bro.
Yeah.
And said how it was amazing and it brought their energy levels up and all. So crazy. But my whole thing is I kind of hoped that I would outgrow that as I got older, Bobby Nick, because like I said, it wasn't an easy thing to deal with. Always arguing with your parents and at various family functions, and every time you had to eat, it's something you had to negotiate like every day. So there was part of me that kind of hoped that I outgrew it, but I didn't, and I just still don't like biting into odd things that I may like the smell of. Let's see. Crazy Hillbilly, Dream Man, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Cheers from Dream Man. Can I come over for a few? But come on, Crazy Hillbilly. Get in here with us. Mushrooms, tomatoes, Chinese food. Wouldn't touch it when I was young. Love them now, says our friend Space Nerd. Terry Nee says, you all see Ray will be a movie. You'll see Ray will be a movie star someday, and then you will eat crow and avocados.
Yeah, I just don't see that happening.
You don't see it happening? I just thought it was funny. Shout out Terry. You always supporting BF Live, and maybe you're hanging out in the background, but I just love what draws people in the chat. And so I'm just picturing Terry Nee kind of doing his thing, and all of a sudden he hears the Ray talk, and he had to pipe in. Got to defend his Ray. Here's something funny here. I hate mushrooms. Still do. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. He's got his own thing going. Want to hear something funny, nerd? I hate mushrooms. Still do, but I love the magic ones that make me feel. I have to hide them in smoothies, which is my favorite food, LOL. J Dog says magic mushrooms are the way. This is the way. Oh. Well, how do I know? Crazy Hillbilly says, I just want to come up and explain something because someone is using my icon and it's not me. Yeah, we've kind of all experienced that at one point. I think we've all had our images or our name doxed at some point there, Bobby Nick. Crazy Hillbilly, number one, I only know you from being in here. Number two, I don't know that we follow each other on social media, that I would be able to get a link for you. I mean, you can say what you got to say in chat. Outgrow homosexuality, question point. I'm trying to. I'm doing the best I can, Terry Nee. I'm trying the best I can, you know what I mean?
Hello, Frisco.
Let's see. I still don't like vegetables, but I love penis. Let's see. Bobby didn't want to eat the pork chop because it seemed too close to cannibalism.
Maybe, I don't know.
Is that what you felt? Yeah, I do. I will say that there is some
I am a
wisdom.
pig, so I always have been.
Well, either that or just like the fact of eating maybe that's what they kind of meant. I won't try to explain what they meant out of that, but yeah, I think there are times where you can overthink what you're eating. I always had to tell, like, we like steamed crabs around here, Bobby Nick, and I know you're famous. You like only land food. Well, we have crabs around here, and even though I'm a picky eater, I will eat those. And my children had this bad habit, Bobby Nick, of wanting to pull them apart and to describe every part of it and what you should or shouldn't eat. Like, what's this? And to me, just like when you're eating food or anything, I really don't want to overthink about all the little minor aspects. You just want to enjoy it, right? Like, I don't want to picture the cow like walking on the farm when I'm eating a steak. You know, it's like there's just certain things you don't talk about at certain times. We can talk about that afterwards, but yeah, they always had a bad habit of going just kind of talking about the minutia of what we were eating. I wish those fun ones weren't so gross. I used a buffalo chicken veggie patty, masked pretty well. Pizza is a good choice. Smoothie sounds like a great idea. Dream Man says they sell mushrooms in Oregon at stores for therapeutic uses, in air quotes. I haven't found one yet, Dream Man. I just have a friend who gets them. Nice dream. I was calling him a pig, BF. I'm a little piggy too. Oink, oink. Okay, well.
Oink, oink.
I didn't want to assume the worst of you right away, or assume that you were taking shots at Bobby Nick, but I probably should have known that. So, oink, oink, it is. There we go. Let's see. Usually at dispensaries, he knows. Really, I might have to ask at the dispensary next time. Maryland has crabs. Yes, and so do I, Tyranny. All right, well, y'all. Well, it is like 10 minutes to the top of the hour, right here on BF Live. What can I throw in for the next 10 minutes? Well, how about that? How about, let's do this, since we're already kind of on a Howard Stern theme, and I don't really want to start like a whole another bit. Yes, Space Nerd is reminding us that tonight, Pacific Standard Time, or 8 o'clock Pacific Time, Standard Time, or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, it's Perry Caravello Live coming on tonight. That's right. Shout out, Perry. I will definitely be hanging out with all the cool people in the chat family. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a buzz. Chat's going to be a buzzing. King Crab Legs? No. We have Maryland kind of just crabs here. We don't do King Crab Legs. Let's see. Stop, psych. You're making me hungry. We tend to do that a lot. Y'all know who else got the crabs? Oh, I resemble that remark, Donkey Kong and Tim. Let's see. Who else has got the crabs?
Shut the fuck up.
I bet you do. Let me see. Red Lobster. Yo, Red Lobster. What was I going to do? I was going to do, since I said we're on the Howard Stern theme, why don't we stay on that theme? That way I won't have to start another kind of down a whole nother road of thinking. But why don't we do this? Back in the day, we kind of grew up on Howard Stern. That's pretty clearly established here. And one of the things that I really enjoyed about the Howard Stern show, and still to this day, I'll still fall down a rabbit hole and listen to some of these, is some of the Howard Stern parody songs. Oh my God, Bobby Nick. Like our friend Mike Morris has written some, like lots of people over the years. Richard and Sal have written songs. People we don't even know has written some of these songs. So it's 2:51 here on the East Coast. We're going right up to the 3 o'clock hour, to the 3-ish clock hour, and this crowd is going to be sent over to the Lunchbox with DJ Electrify on Hack Ride Studios channel. So if you're still in here when the stream ends, you'll be offered an opportunity to click and go over there. It'll be a big announcement saying that the BF Live chat family has joined the Lunchbox over on the Hack Ride Studios channel. We'll be doing that right at the top of the hour, but let's get into some of these Howard Stern parody songs. We'll finish up our kind of Howard Stern celebration of the day, if you will, kind of looking back in this way. So this one is called the David Bowie tribute, Bobby Nick, and you remember this one.
Here is your song. In honor of David Bowie, tribute that's going to happen Friday night at 10 o'clock.
Remember this, Bobby Nick?
101.
Black tits.
Oh, yeah.
Pull out those fun bags and shake for me.
Black tits.
Let me grease up those big jugs and slide on you.
Black tits.
I will ice down your nipples and tug on them.
You can hear it, right, Bobby Nick?
Oh, yeah.
Tits.
I must see those utters, those chocolatey utters.
All right. There you go. And Bobby Nick, one of my favorite things was when they would start the news, they would save the news for the end of the show every day. And one of my favorite things was when they wouldn't let her start by, Fred would just play one of those after another, brother.
Yeah.
So sure. Damn funny. He would just go, she would go, and now with the news, and he would play Black Tits or something like that. Well, let's see. So we had, that was for Robin. So that was Robin's parody. But there were other people that you've probably heard of on the staff. You probably might have heard of Scott Salem, Bobby Nick. You've heard Scott Salem, right? Yes.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, back in the day, Scott was kind of known for being the smoker. And let's see. They did a song about him. Let's watch this. Let's listen to this one. This is Scott from the Block, because he's from the hood, y'all. Scotty from the Block.
The contest, and also I want to play our
There'll be a lot of context clues in here about Scott's behavior throughout the Stern Show.
new song called Scott from the Block.
Yeah.
Dance,
You're
y'all.
Jenny from the block?
Making
This
our
is
way
Scott,
up
the engineer from
to
the
the
block.
3 o'clock hour.
Scott hasn't changed since the success of
Jennifer
the show.
claims she hasn't changed, but she's changed a lot. Scott hasn't changed.
Yeah, Scott is the real Scott from the block. All right, let me play that for you.
I told you not to use the goddamn tank. We don't use the tank. Get out of my way. Now stay out of my face. Get out of my face. Out of here. Now. Get out.
My life is a bore, what a shock. I'm still Scott from the block. I've got as much hair as a rock. I bought a new house, I got no place to smoke. I'm as exciting as a sock. I'm still Scott from the block. I smoke and smoke around the clock. Before Christmas comes, I'm probably gonna croak. Every day is dull, nothing is rolling. My weekend consists of smoking and bowling. I pound my head against the wall. I'm a loser's loser, I'm balder than ball. I scream at all the interns.
Fred.
Uneligible son of a bee. I have no answers, I probably have cancer. When I talk, I put people to sleep. My whole existence is a clock. I'm still Scott from the block. I should buy a cemetery plot. I can hardly breathe because my lungs are shot. I'm never gonna be a big shot. I'm still Scott from the block. Every year my birthday gets forgot by Howard and Robin and everybody else. I haven't got pips, nothing to my name. When I leave a party, no one knows I came. I have the kind of face everyone forgets. The only friend I have is a pack of cigarettes. I've got a crappy house, I've got a crappy car, and the worst luck that you've seen. My poor wife, she wonders why she married a skinhead schmuck like me. I've got all the charm of a box. I'm still Scott from the block. I've got as much hair as a rock. The tar in my lungs could fill up a crock pot. I'm as exciting as a sock. I'm still Scott from the block. I smoke and smoke and smoke around the clock. Before Christmas comes, I'll probably die of cancer.
There you go. That's Scott from the block. One of the many parody songs that they did there on Howard Stern's show back in the day. I used to love that because every day, like the fans just did. A lot of times, like kind of what you see here on podcasting, fans just submit stuff, they get ideas and throw it in. And you can do that on our Discord on 100 Proof Podcasting if you have any. You can throw them in the BF Live right over there. Crazy Hillbilly says Donkey Kongton. There's so many retards out there and ain't even worth pursuing. Just let everyone know what's going on and they'll go away once they don't get a reaction. Yes, Donkey's not wrong about that. If you have somebody picking at you, but go ahead, Bobby Nick. You were kind of going to say the same thing.
Yeah, man. We've all had this shit happen to us, and just pay it no mind. They'll go away. If you let them know that it's bothering you, they're gonna do it even more.
That would be a great show.
That's what they want. They want a reaction.
Skirt. Uncle Jack is such a crazy, in a good way, said our friend Space Nerd. Live Ween, where you been, says Psych. Just got to the park with 146 dogs in tow. Holy shit, bro. What the hell is going on? Got them all going on. Oh, come on. Rip. They don't sound very happy.
Jesus.
All right.
A lot of fucking dogs.
Just the same. We're making our way up to the top of the 3 o'clock hour. I got one more Stern parrot. I have one more Howard Stern parody song for you, is what I was trying to say before I gagged on my words. Psych, dog bus driver by driver in. Oh, that's a lot of dogs. Ween, says Space Nerd. Damn, sounds like it, says Psych. Good for you, Granny, from our friend Space Nerd. Ends up just 4 nerd, miscounted, just 4 dogs, just a couple dogs off. LOL. Matt says the Scott bit where he was going to be paid to have the male porn star enter him at MSG was a great moment and Stern history.
Oh my God.
You are not, yes.
Hilarious.
Remington Steele, right?
Oh.
I think his name was Remington Steele, if I'm not mistaken, about the porn star's name. Yes, but he actually pondered that seriously, didn't he, Bobby?
Yeah.
Because back in those days, there were many sponsors involved, and so the fact that say that you could work up $50,000 or $100,000 was not out of the realm of possibility. So I remember they kept asking if he had a price, and then he named this crazy, outrageous price, like 100 or more, a couple $100,000, and then people started meeting it, and then he didn't back away from it, did he, Bobby Nick? Not as much as he should have.
No, No, he was playing into it for a while.
He was trying to rationalize it, saying I could do it from behind a curtain, right? To be able to have him enter him at Madison Square Garden was a great moment. There's a Stern fan. What's up, man? Midday Freak, Matt. How you doing? Space Nerds laughing. Granny using emojis. Y'all are gullible. Y'all are gullible. Maybe we are. Hello. Y'all seeing a chat? Y'all seeing a chat that I'm not? Haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Didn't realize Granny was actually on. Ignore the last chat. Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, that's what's it, bro. Yeah. No, you see, he thought that Granny being in the chat was a goof, man. But luckily enough, Granny shouted out, I guess, got with Bobby Nick and said, hey, man, Granny would come right on the screen and said, what's up, BF? Why not? Never been invited on the show. I never really knew he really wanted to come on or had any interest, but as soon as I found out, we had him right up and we had a good time with him. So yeah, he was on Live Ween. I have to go back and watch it. It was a lot of fun. I see you, Psych, says Live Nerd. At Psych, no worries. I just hit a huge dab today. But do you see people that I don't? Probably, but that's another thing. Live Ween is having a momentary moment of trepidation, you understand? Momentary lapse of reason. Lapse of reason. Live Ween is having a momentary moment of retardation. Oh, I was saying trepidation, but it looks like you went retardation. Retardation. You're retarded. Trepidation and retarded. Who do you not see? I actually was wondering if I was missing someone. I see dead people. I see dead people, says Zach. All right, let's see. Explains a lot, says Ween. Space Nerd is laughing. Terry Nia saying avocado time. You son of a bitch. See?
No,
see, if we're going to talk about Ray, this is what he's going to do. This is how Terry Nia fights back, buddy. Defending his Ray. I don't see me unless I'm looking in a mirror or a lake where I'm ripply. Ooh, you got ripples. Or my reflection in an auto finish where I'm blurry. That's pretty deep thought right there. Okay, says Psych. Living on Cato time. Living on Cato time. Gonna set my watch back to it. 85. I'm going to the beach. I would, Mandy. If it's 85 in the house and you have some place to go that's outside, you might as well be outside for those temperatures. But I hope they can come real soon and fix that up for you, Mandy D. I know we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Let us know. But stay cool whatever way you can, girl. Jump in that water and jump back out. Whatever you got to do. You got some water to jump in here to beach us. Let's see. It says if you enjoy the program, help to continue. Please super chat when you can. Super chats help me continue what I'm doing. Thank you to everyone that's already super chatted today. Let's see. I'm watering my chameleon with Gimme Bezos and a Cordis. Let's see, among other people. I'm watering my chameleons and thought maybe I was missing something. Not at all. Tree tardation. I thought you meant trepidation. Retardation. Yeah. For smoking the trees. I understand. Now I get what you're putting. Now I see what you're saying. I hope they get some retardation going right after the show. Let's see. Which will be coming up soon because it is 3:01 here on the East Coast. That means when I end the show, we're all sliding over to the lunchbox. I'm going to eat some lunch in the lunchbox. Tree-induced tardiness. So I know that. I'm a victim of that. If Florida were a man, it would be Granny, says Terry Nee. That's a fair point. I don't think he'd argue with that. Mandy, is that AC still working? No, unfortunately, Live Ween. Maybe you hear early, but unfortunately, she tried all the mixes, and I think she's waiting for a technician kind of soon. FRD says psych. Really? You have Terry Nee here? You're going to say that? A mouth on you. There we go. Can you post a picture of them in Discord? I saw one. I think. How many do you have? Says Space Nerd. FRD, we got that one. Nope. We get tomorrow, Mandy. Okay. Nope. Not fixed yet. Tomorrow. Too damn hot. So jump in that water. I'm watering my canines, says our friend Live Ween. There you go. I'm squirting them. Donkey, sorry that you're hot over there. Space Nerd says I'm watering myself. I think Mandy might have to be watering herself in a minute, too. Let's say I have some agua right here, too. I hope you're enjoying what you're having. I'm watering, too, says Psych. Nice nerd, LOL. Space Nerd says, after watching the Mimic Octopus on Saturday, makes me want a pet octopus. Not the best pet, but they are fucking cool. Two currently, but I'm breeding them, says Psych. Donkey Kong says, I'll bet I'm having to carry way more water than all of y'all combined, says Donkey Kong to. That's exciting for baby iguanas. All right, let's pull this train to the station. I got one more video I'm going to show you. One more Howard Stern song parody. I like this one. This is kind of going way back, and this is involving some really cool chicks This is dated October 1999 on the Howard Stern Show. So that would be approximately 25 years ago, Bobby Nick, when the Go-Go's came in, the famous girl group, the Go-Go's came in and did a parody of He's Got Big Teeth to He's Got the Beat to, let's see, to We Got the Beat. This is my last submission right here on the Howard Stern parody songs. And this is by some celebrities themselves, the Go-Go's singing He's Got Big Teeth.
Song parody, you guys up for that?
Yeah, totally.
All right, good.
Who wrote these new
Freddie
lyrics?
wrote these lyrics.
Fred is a talented boy.
Freddie's very talented.
Okay.
Right.
You're talented, Fred.
And he's a hell of a good kid.
Still good looking too after all these years.
Well, Fred?
maybe you can Fred, who's your plastic surgeon?
Fred is the handsome one in our group. Dr. Bombay. From Bewitched. How do you get this song?
There's Jane Whelan and Belinda Carlisle.
He's got big teeth. This is about our producer, Baba Boo. I'm excited about this.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And how we're going to NBF Live today.
See Gary waddling down the street. Baba Boo, we need some chocolate to eat. Choppers hanging down to the floor while they stick out so far. He's got big teeth, he's got big teeth, he's got big teeth.
Really?
Yeah, he's got big teeth. Gary's gums are nasty and gooey. Fa 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 pooey. Live lighter than a truck tire, and they're flopping around. He's got big teeth. He's got big teeth. He's got big teeth. Yeah, green monstrous teeth.
Look at both. Look at my teeth.
Gary's always hitching up his pants. His two choppers put you in a trance. Fires dentist if you get his chance. Man, his caps are crying. Teeth, he's got big teeth. He's got big teeth. Yeah, green monstrous teeth.
Come on, little guitar break.
Oh.
And there you go. You know how that goes. He's got big teeth by the actual Go-Go's back in the day. So I don't know if you're talking about this or something else. But that was fun when they used to try to actually pin down the actual artist. And then Fred and Jackie, they would kind of write lines knowing that they had a certain artist come in. Have to see if I can find any more of those because unlike some of the other song parodies, this one was actually done by the artist of their song, Bobby Nick. So that was kind of interesting angle for that back in the day. But y'all, it is like 3:06 here on the East Coast of the United States of America. I hope that the 29-30 of you that are currently watching or have watched BF Live, like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed Stream Show 90 today. I want to thank my friend Bobby Nick for coming and making me feel good about having company and somebody to talk to today. So thank you, brother, for being here today. Where can we find you the rest of this day called Monday?
Later on, I'll be in the Lunatic Lounge at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Cut of the Jib channel. And also, you can find me on Cadillac on TV at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be in the Alpha Shot Lounge. That's right. That should be a lot of fun. And also, you never know when I'm going to pop up live doing In the Lounge. That's on rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. And of course, tomorrow starts the new week of No Filter with Andrew and Friends. So I'll be doing that at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And always check out Wendy's channels and Jason Barrow X too. I'm on there a lot as well. So
awesome shit, man. Well, shout out Wendy. We love Wendy. I don't want to hear no more of this shit about hating or me and Mandy and Bobby Nick. We're coming for you. So I want to hear about these people out here grifting, going to hate on Wendy's grifting game. Wendy is our girl, and we got your back 100%. And another thing we're going to be doing, enjoying ourselves tonight, is at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. This is where I'm going to be hanging out with the chat family. PCL, so shout out to Bones Up and 666 to all my PCL chat family. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your night too, and I'll be seeing you in the chat a little bit later on this evening. But right now, we're going to end this show, and we're going to send this party right over to the Lunchbox with the lovely DJ Electrify and Casey Day on the Hack Ride Studios channel. So for all the great chat family who joined us today, thanks for my special unexpected guest, Granny, Bobby, Nick, Stormy, Scott Fitzpatrick, and everybody else. Peace and love. I love you, and I'll see you over in the Lunchbox, and I'll see you later on tonight in the Perry Caravella live chat. 666 Bones Up. But for now, that's the show today. BF Live Stream Show 90. We're out of here. See you tomorrow, 12 o'clock East. Love you guys.